Welcome in to a rivalry Friday night in Spirit Lake. We have the Spirit Lake Indians hosting the ELC Midgets in a girl-boy doubleheader. Tim Soper, Hank Ambrose with you tonight. Jeff Irwin back in the studio. And Hank, should be a great matchup, especially starting with this girls game.
Oh, I think so. The last time these two girls paired up against each other, it was a good matchup. A lot of defense in that matchup. I was super stoked when I got the call to call this one with you, Tim, especially knowing these two going up against each other. It's going to be fun all night long. And also, we're honoring the seniors tonight.
Yes, it is senior night for Spirit Lake for both the girls and boys squad, so we'll be highlighting that throughout the night as well. By the way, we're also live video tonight, so make sure you head to exploreokoboji.com. Under the sports tab, click on Explore Live Video. Also on our YouTube page if you want to watch it that way, but also listening here on KUOO and the Okoboji radio app. So let's preview this one. We'll get into our pregame show. We were able to catch up with Coach Todd Rogers and get the preview on this one between number 6 ELC and number 12 Spirit Lake. Our pregame show, thanks to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
We're getting ready for Lakes Conference girls and boys basketball here on senior night as Spirit Lake hosts Estherville Lincoln Central. Girls game coming up shortly. At this time, let's bring in Spirit Lake girls basketball coach Todd Rogers. And Todd, good to talk to you again.
Hey, you too, Scott.
Well, Todd, let's go back to Monday. Central Lyon, you took on Central Lyon, lost that one 67-48, but that one is pretty much tied or right around that tie mark going into that fourth quarter. A really competitive ball game on Monday.
It really was there, and the score is kind of deceiving right there. And, two solid teams playing each other for, 3 quarters right there, just back and forth. And then we just had, too many defensive breakdowns in that fourth quarter and made too many mistakes on offense. And you can't do that against a good team like Central Lyon.
No, but a great effort. You got some good contributions. Claire with 21. Lauren looked like she had a pretty good game. So a great effort nonetheless.
Yes, it was. I mean, it was good, good competition. That's what you want this time of the year, and honestly, that's the way the schedule's been all year for us. So, a good one there, another good one coming up.
Yeah, so you played that Monday, and that gave you some time then because you had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to practice and kind of work on some things. So some extra practice is always good this time of year.
It's good to get back to the fundamentals and try to get ready for ELC.
Well, let's talk about Estherville Lincoln Central, and this is a team that you saw January 17th, and they kind of disrupted you a little bit with, their pressure and forced some turnovers. So second time around, what's your thoughts on ELC, and what does your team need to do to be successful?
I thought we played pretty good defensively there, against them, and, we had a good game plan there, and, we just got to relax on offense. We, that didn't even look like the same team over at Estherville there, and they just, got into us. We tried to throw through the hands, and you can't do that against them because they just, rely on those turnovers and get some easy points and get a lead there, and then just kind of dictate tempo right there. And, Haley's a great player. We've got to try to neutralize her a little bit, slow her down, and keep Yeager and Rushy off the boards right there. But, it's kind of on us for offensively, honestly. I mean, we just, the past few times we just haven't been very good offensively, turn the ball over. So we got to fix that problem tonight.
And also, Todd, senior night, which will be special for your seniors on this team.
They all contribute there on this varsity team there and been with us for all 4 years. So that's always a special night to honor them for their contributions.
You bet. Well, looking forward to senior night, looking forward to the matchup. And Todd, appreciate the comments here in the pregame. Best of luck as you take on ELC.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you. Spirit Lake girls basketball coach Todd Rogers joining us. More pregame coming up on KUOO.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
And we want to thank Coach Todd Rogers for his thoughts on the pregame show as we are getting closer and closer to tip-off between number 6 ELC and number 12 Spirit Lake. We talked about that last game over in Estherville. And one thing, I don't know, Hank, have you gotten a chance to see an ELC Spirit Lake game before?
I've been with Spirit Lake throughout the season. This is my first ELC match.
Okay, so one thing is the crowd is always fantastic, whether here or in Estherville, and you can kind of see crowd filling in very nicely for this one tonight. But over there in Estherville, great environment, and kind of the ELC defense was the story. And you heard Coach Rogers talk about that, how the idea is you got to get out to a good start, take care of the ball, and a lot of that's going to be off the hands of Claire Turner. 20.1 points per game. She's the go-to girl for Spirit Lake, and if she can get going, a lot of the team follows.
She's phenomenal. Last time I saw Turner at home, she ended up having a 40-piece. So, she's a really special ball player. Excited how she'll be worked into the offense tonight. Yeah,
and then looking at some of the seniors that we'll highlight throughout the night, a couple of them in the starting lineup. You got Faith DeWild and Abby Scott, also Reese Keenan. Reese Keenan, tall presence down low, is 6 foot in the post, and then DeWild and Scott, if they can line it up from beyond the arc, that could really help Spirit Lake as well.
It really could. Time will tell. We're still moments away from the live announcements in person.
Yeah, we're getting closer and closer. Just looking at ELC, they talked about...
Finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
And let's get to those starting lineups. We'll start with ELC first. It's an all-senior lineup for Coach Don Martindale. It'll be Kara Schultz, averaging 5.6 points per game. She's a 5'3 senior. Riley Yeager, the 5'11 senior, averaging 14.3 points per game. Haley Stokes, 5'7 senior, 25.2 points per game. Julissa Smith, she is a 5'5 senior, averaging 1.6 points per game. And Hillary Rushy, 5'8 senior, 9.9 points per game. Those are the seniors for ELC, and Hank, they kind of rely heavily on that senior lineup. Not many subs going to come in for ELC tonight, so I think a key for Spirit Lake could be to get some foul trouble maybe on the midgets.
Well, whatever works, works. Obviously, it has so far this season. ELC is coming off of a loss that snapped a 14-game win streak. I'm excited to see how they respond after the loss.
Yeah, and I think I read somewhere that loss to Cherokee snapped something like a 31-game Lakes Conference win streak. So wow. Cherokee, definitely another team to look at in Class 3A along with these two squads.
Well, Wolfswinkel is really good from Cherokee, and she showcased that again.
Yeah, she had a pretty good game. For Spirit Lake, it'll be a 5'8 senior, Faith DeWild, 3.9 points per game. A 5'5 senior, Abby Scott, 5.2 points per game. 5'8 junior, Claire Turner, 20.1 points per game. 6 foot senior, Reese Keenan, 6.3 points per game. And a 6'2 junior, Lauren Travis, 8.5 points per game. So both teams have their stars. I think it'll be key to see which supporting cast is able to help the best. Spirit Lake in the white jerseys, ELC in the black jerseys. We've met the lineups. We'll hear the anthem here in just a little bit. Then we have tip-off coming up between number 6 ELC and number 12 Spirit Lake on KUOO.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we provide safe and reliable electric power to our members. Reliability is our daily priority. We keep safety at the forefront of every job we do.
Powering communities, improving lives at your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
As you hear it on your radio dial and see it on Explore Live Video, powered by Premier Communications. Spirit Lake works it to Faith DeWild in the corner. And quickly you see the quick hands for ELC. Tipped out of bounds, will stay with the Indians. Tim Soper, Hank Ambrose, and Jeff back in the studio. Taking you through this fun doubleheader tonight in the Lakes Conference. Claire Turner has the basketball, working against Kara Schultz. Gets a switch, and Haley Stokes going to pick up an early foul as Turner tried cutting to the basket.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good start there for Spirit Lake. I know no points so far, but being able to get a foul next to the name of Stokes early on there, something that you're going to like in your favor.
Keenan to do the inbounding. She gets it into Turner. Turner a few feet off the wing. Thought she was going to pull up. She's done that before. Does pass off to Abby Scott. Scott trying to go to her right. Stokes cutting off that baseline very well. Then an active hand. Pokes it away. Turnover Spirit Lake.
Almost like she dribbled too much. Tried to do too much. Lost the ball going out of bounds.
7:23 to go. First quarter. ELC's first possession as they work to the left side. Yeager at the volleyball line gets to Stokes. And here's a double team right away. And then you kind of see a change in defensive plan for Spirit Lake. It's doubling Stokes, and they force the turnover.
Got a great atmosphere tonight, packed on the Estherville Lincoln Central side and the Spirit Lake side.
Turner has her shot blocked. Rebound to ELC. And here come the Midgets. Yeager trying to take Keenan off the dribble. Over to Schultz in the corner. Her three is up and good for Kara Schultz.
3-0, first score of the game. ELC strikes first.
And here's Abby Scott. Got the pass from Travis. Just about traveled with it. And ELC, again, some full court pressure. Spirit Lake able to get across. Now they'll set up the offense.
And they're really allowing Scott to run the offense effectively so far, looking for the first score of the game.
Wild's three off the mark, and the rebound outlet to Stokes. Stokes directing traffic. Here's Schultz, baseline. Travis doesn't really come out to guard her, and now here is Yeager. So you can see with the double team that they're putting on Stokes, could lead to some interesting matchups otherwise. Like again, Schultz, wide open corner, and she makes them pay again.
Yeah, pay the price. Second time she was open for three, this time on the other corner of the floor, and she still nailed it. 6-0, 5:55 remains in period number one.
Maggie Brunsma, the first substitution into this game. She comes in for Faith DeWild. Spirit Lake had one attempt at the inbound pass, but was poked out of bounds by the Midgets, so they do it again. Here is Scott, going to get across half court.
With a delayed trap.
Turner on the wing. Jab step trying to get by her defender. Double team comes on her. Here is Scott for three. Her three, no good. Couple players hit the deck. Nice feed up the floor, but a little too strong. Turnover on ELC. I was kind of looking back, making sure everyone got up okay, because a couple players took a hard fall there.
I think it was Schultz and Turner. Was it?
Maybe even Keenan, because down low. Either way, turnover on ELC. Bounce pass comes to Brunsma, who feeds Scott. Scott seems to be the primary ball handler to get it across half court. And she gets to the top of the key.
5:20 to go in quarter number 1. I'm Hank. He's Tim.
6-0 in favor of ELC. Spirit Lake looking for their first points. Turner going to try it from deep. No good. Rebound to the Midgets. Feed pass all the way up to Yeager, who is running the floor. And the vision of Stokes pays off. Timeout by Coach Rogers. And it's a 30-second timeout, so we can keep it here, Hank. 8-0, not a lot of scoring early on, but still lots of action early here.
Yeah, Spirit Lake shots just haven't fell just yet. By the way, that last pass, thread the needle. What an impressive pass. You said to have the vision, but the accuracy was on point too.
Yeah, she's able to beat the double team because that's what Spirit Lake's doing. The minute Stokes has a ball, and it's a good strategy because not able to get Stokes her game, but she's able to find Yeager, who's streaking down the floor. And we're quickly at 8-0 in favor of ELC over Spirit Lake. Once I find my sheet here, we'll thank some of our great sponsors, included United Community Bank, Consumers Lumber Company, Okoboji Motor Company, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, and Spirit Lake Hy-Vee. Lots of great sponsors making our coverage possible to where we can bring this Lakes Conference rivalry over the airways.
And shout out to the Spirit Lake Pep Band. They got the loud sounds over in the corner of the stadium, keeping this place alive in intermission too.
Oh yeah, great national anthem from them as well to start things. Turner with the basketball, works her way to her right, gets past a double team, now splits some defenders, puts up a shot a little off the mark, and a rebound to ELC.
8-0 Midgets lead.
Stokes with the basketball, takes it in with the left hand, off glass, draws a foul. Shot was no good, but she earns a couple free throws. We'll see who the guilty party is. Looks like Abby Scott for Spirit Lake.
And it is. It's the first trip to the line tonight for ELC.
Looking at Stokes on the season as she makes the first. 85.1% on the season heading into tonight.
Very impressive.
Second one, good. Now Spirit Lake with the basketball. Down 10-0. 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Turner trying to walk it to the right side. Dishes to Scott, who's top of the key. Abby Scott trying to dribble with her right hand. Tries to get some penetration, and it's booted. ELC with the turnover. Stokes trying to turn on the burners, get up the floor, and it's blocked out of bounds.
Great block. By the way, though, that steal, great anticipation. Lurked it right over the middle of the field. She was eyeing the ball the whole time. Trying a quick score, unable to do so. Here comes the inbound pass.
Yeah, it was a good block by Travis. I thought initial hand motion by the official was going to be a foul, but they say clean block. So ELC retains possession. 24 on the shot clock. Here's Stokes, free throw line, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound taken by Lauren Travis. Turner with the basketball. Here is a trap waiting for her the minute she crosses half court. She gets by Yeager. Now is encountered by Schultz, doing it all herself. Brunsma for three, no good. Rebound to Keenan down low, and she's fouled.
Will Keenan have an opportunity at the line? 10-0 Spirit Lake looking for their first points on the board. 3 minutes, 41 seconds remain in the first quarter.
Julissa Smith with the foul. Keenan at the line looking for the first points for Spirit Lake. It's good. Keenan on this season struggling a little bit at the line, 43.6%, but looking to improve that. That one off the mark, but Lauren Travis with the offensive board and one. Nice power dribble, goes through the contact. Chance for a three-point play.
Travis with a plug and play, had a block a moment ago, now an O board and an and one drawn up, looking to have a three-point play here.
Well, and that's number 2 on Haley Stokes. Free throw missed for Lauren Travis.
It's 10-3. ELC gets the ball back with 3.5 remaining in the first quarter.
Spinning is Yeager. Gets it back to Schultz. Coach Martindale calling out the play for his squad. Coach Rogers giving the instructions for the Indian defense. Yeager with the basketball, dribbling with the right hand. Now goes to Stokes. Stokes trying to get to the baseline. Steps back for three from the corner, and she's fouled. Kind of tough to see with the Indian fan or student zone right up in front of us, but they're going to call a foul in the corner. I think there's 3 free throws coming for Haley Stokes off Claire Turner's foul.
I believe so, too. See her at the line.
First one, good, and I did see 3 fingers come up, so 2 more for Haley Stokes.
Well, you don't get this opportunity often where you get 3 free throws in a row. So far, they're using the best of their opportunity.
I want to thank Northwest Bank, State Farm Insurance, the Eye Care Center, and Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe. Haley Stokes just went 3 for 3. 5 for 5 on the night. 13-3, ELC leads Spirit Lake. Claire Turner will walk it up across the floor. Gets it to Abby Scott, top of the key. Now here's Keenan. Brunsma on the wing. Turner was open for a second, but they can't get it to her. Trying to go Travis down low. She has some room, double team there. And here's Brunsma into the paint, tipped away, and saved by Abby Scott. Abby Scott 10 to shoot, but poked out from behind. Will stay with Spirit Lake, 9 to shoot on the shot clock.
Well, we still got a little bit of time on the shot clock. Don't need to rush things right away.
And I think we do have a sub real quick. And it is Kinley Dodds coming in for Reese Keenan. So a little switch up there for Spirit Lake. Here is Travis on the lob, trying to go down low, and she is going to shuffle the feet. There's a lot of contact, but they're going to vote that she kind of walked her way into it. Turnover Spirit Lake out of that is turnover number 3. And ELC now with possession. Yeager patiently waiting for something to happen, gets it to Stokes. Stokes uses a screen from Smith. Abby Scott fights through it, now all the way in. Stokes off glass, no good, but a foul coming from Spirit Lake. Coach Rogers wondering what it's called on. I believe it's on Travis, which will be her first. I don't think Coach Rogers is liking the explanation.
No,
Stokes good on the first. It's kind of saying, I thought she was straight up and down. He's not going to push it too much further.
It was close.
Stokes gets the friendly roll, makes them both 15-3. Here is Scott with the basketball. Brunsma with the basketball. Has to look around. Turner gets into the paint. Pull up 2. Too strong. Rebound to the Midgets. Stokes up the floor. Here's Yeager. Yeager blocked by Lauren Travis. Off the rebound. Here's Turner. Turner up the floor quickly. Lost the handle, but could not regather it cleanly. Turnover as she kind of passed it to herself, it looked like.
Yeah, some form of a double dribble is going to be called. ELC takes back over, leading by 12 with a minute and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter.
It would have been okay if an ELC player had touched it, but
yeah,
the official did not see that, so kind of a self-pass leads to the turnover. And now Haley Stokes actually hit the deck, able to keep the dribble. 3 up, 3 good for Haley Stokes. Wow.
Wow, indeed. You read my mind. I think everybody read each other's mind.
10 early points for Haley Stokes. And a pass into the backcourt. This is going to be another turnover on Spirit Lake. I have them at 5. 18-3. ELC on top. Coming out just a whirlwind against Spirit Lake.
Yeah, you know, Spirit Lake, I can't say they have found their offensive production quite yet. I don't want to judge it too early. I'd like to see some shots fall before we go anywhere.
1:17 to go, first quarter. ELC with the basketball. A little trouble on the first inbound attempt. Stayed with them, and now Yeager will bring it across half court. Here's Stokes. Gets a screen. Gets to the free throw line. Jumper up. Jumper good. (20-3). ELC on top. Under a minute to go in this first quarter. Now the defense for ELC. Almost forcing a turnover. Smith can't quite save it from going out of bounds. Will stay with the Indians. It's just the active hands from the ELC defense, Hank.
Yeah. They're all over the floor.
Turner gets the inbound pass. Almost has it poked away. Now double team comes. Here is Anthea Leopold. Leopold into the game. Didn't see her come in, but now she's seeing the basketball in her hands. Brunsma, top of the key. Trying to work into the paint. Gets up a shot, partially blocked. Rebound to the Midgets. And they could hold for the last shot if they wanted.
Shot clock is off, as you say, Tim. 20 seconds to go here in quarter one.
Stokes gonna park by the scorer's table for just a little bit. Let some clock go. About 10 seconds, make her move. Stokes to her left, three-pointer up and no good. Rebound to Spirit Lake. Now Turner with her eyes up has 3 seconds as she gets across half court. Two-pointer up and short, and that is the end of the first quarter. 20-3, ELC on top as an early 12 points from Haley Stokes. The difference in this one. Back in the second quarter in a minute on KUOO.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
If your home or business has the misfortune of experiencing damages from fire, flood, or smoke, ServiceMaster by Rice is there to guide you from crisis to resolution. Contact the team at ServiceMaster by Rice at 712-338-4848. ServiceMaster, a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake Indians.
Hi, this is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist at Spencer Physical Therapy. Did you know you don't need a referral to see a physical or occupational therapist? Are you wondering if your aches and pains need our help? Call 580-5008 for an appointment or free screen. Spencer Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials and events, and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers!
Also, shout out to Jeff Irwin back in the studio, helping us sound as good as we can on KUOO. Also, live video as first shot up. Blocked by Spirit Lake. We'll thank our live video sponsor once we get a chance here. As quickly up the floor, Claire Turner all the way to the hoop, up off glass. Good. Claire Turner says, why don't we wait on the sponsorship read? I want to go score. Sport Live Video powered by Premier Communications. There we go. Now we're paid.
Yeah, there we go. 20-5, 7:25 to go in the first half.
Yeager has it on the wing. She'll let go from three, in and out, no good. And a rebound to Spirit Lake. So a couple misses forced by the Spirit Lake defense. And now Turner bringing it up on offense. Nice hesitation dribble. Euro step up off glass. Too strong. Rebound tipped around, eventually into the hands of the Midgets. Up the floor quickly. Here's Schultz. Schultz has it stripped away, but last touched out of bounds by DeWild. But good heads-up play to keep that from being an easy layup.
Yeah, DeWild scraped it free, but unfortunately her foot was out of bounds. I think if she kept her feet inbounds, she would have had a better opportunity to maybe keep the ball in bounds as well.
I think she had to go get it, though. She was the last one to touch it before that.
It was close.
Stokes spinning into the paint, goes all the way in. Wild shot up, no good. Schultz, though, the offensive board for the Midgets. Now she kind of stuck. Travel called on Schultz, so it is a turnover on ELC. 5 turnovers unofficially on Spirit Lake, while 3 I have for the Midgets. Score 20-5 in favor of the Midgets. Travis with the basketball, looking for an inbound opportunity. Eventually it goes to Abby Scott. Scott dribbling with the right hand, now works her way to her left towards the top of the key. Now back to the right side wing, here's Brunsma. Brunsma hands to Turner. Almost bobbled a little bit, but Turner into the corner. Travis on the baseline. Nice baby hook up, no good. A nice looking shot, but fought for. Turner with the offensive board. Head fake, shot up, in and out, no good. That was 75% of the way down. Quickly up the floor, Rushy is blocked by Travis. That's about 3 blocks for Lauren so far.
Travis again. Comes in out of nowhere. Love to see it on the floor.
Stays with ELC. But Lauren doing a good job running the floor, preventing those ELC runouts. Yeager with the basketball. ELC yet to score this quarter. Spirit Lake so far just the 2-pointer from Turner. Here is Schultz, kind of a weave offense. They're going to get Spirit Lake a little too much leaning. And they'll call that one on Maggie Brunsma, her first. Pretty foul-free first quarter. I don't think either team got above 3 as a team. Inbound to Rushy, and a little too strong. Going to be a turnover on the Midgets. So ELC, a couple turnovers in this quarter. Spirit Lake a chance to capitalize. Still only 5 points for the Spirit Lake offense. Here is Turner. Gets into the paint. Abby Scott lines up a 3. Can't get it to go. Smith the board.
Really need those 3-pointers to fall. They've missed a few now from beyond the arc.
Stokes quickly up the floor. Smith was running, and just a little too much mustard on the pass. Another ELC turnover.
You brought it up earlier. Spirit Lake needs to take advantage of these opportunities. They've set the clamps down now. They need to score.
Over 2 minutes gone in this second quarter, and your quarter score is 2-0 Spirit Lake. Here is Scott, guarded by Yeager. Works with the right hand, now crosses over to the left. Brunsma all alone for 3, and that is going to be blocked by Haley Stokes.
Beyond the arc, too.
You don't see too many 3-pointers get blocked by Haley Stokes. Great recovery defense. Stays with the Indians, but had some ups there to get that one. Brunsma having some trouble, gets it to Turner. Turner about 5 feet behind the arc, threatened to pull up. Now crossover, gets inside, and will be fouled. I think she did maybe take an extra step, but she was fouled beforehand, the official is going to say.
Turner heads to the line.
Fouls on Schultz, her first. Turner head to the line. Her free throw is good. Looking at Turner's numbers at the line, 83.5. Pretty reliable from the stripe. Takes a couple dribbles, shot up, good. 2 for 2 for Claire Turner, 20-7. They're like trying to claw their way back. So far, as Hank said, they've put the clamps on ELC defensively. Yeager to Stokes. Stokes, deep 3. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
She was about at the volleyball corner for that one.
Yes, she was.
And ELC gets on the board in this quarter, 23-7. Here is Scott trying to get inside, feeds Travis. Travis turns around, up off glass, no good. Keenan the board and put back. That's the beauty of having 2 6-foot-tall players underneath, Hank.
They need to use that to their advantage.
Stokes dribbles, hands to Schultz. Schultz almost double dribbled. Coach Rogers wants it called, but nothing going to go there. Schultz driving, spinning, has it poked away, eventually into the hands almost for Rushy, then it's turned over. Spirit Lake, Brunsma going to the right side, now stops, feeds Lauren Travis. Lauren Travis has it poked away, and it'll stay with Spirit Lake.
And a hard tumble down on the floor, too.
So I think I need an ELC turnover there. They're up to 6. Spirit Lake, I don't have them for a turnover yet this quarter.
14-point game, 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Spirit Lake has the ball.
Brunsma on the wing. Turner trying to curl around. They try to get Keenan down low. She saves it from going out of bounds. And now here's Turner, ball loose. Scott able to save it.
Scott thought about taking the shot from long range. She'll hang on instead.
Keenan trying to get down inside through a double team. There's the turnover. So it is 6-6 in that category. Yeager down low at the block, blocked by Lauren Travis, but then poked away. Turnover for Spirit Lake, turned back over, and wow, how did Turner not step out of bounds down there? She keeps it, harassed by Yeager, and will get across half court. We can all take a breath here, Hank. So dueling turnovers and a deep three for Claire Turner.
Just in front of the logo, 23-12.
She waited till I looked down at my paper to make some marks.
Oh, shoot, it was long.
23-12, ELC leads Spirit Lake. Spirit Lake with some life here in the second quarter. Behind the back from Yeager, but has to kind of abort mission as triple team for defense was down there waiting. Now Stokes calls off the screen. Abby Scott going to guard her. 5 to shoot. Deep three for her. No good. And now taken by Yeager. Fighting for the rebound. Hold on Reese Keenan. Kind of become a how far back can you go between Turner and Stokes?
Yeah. 23-12, 2:49 remains. If you just joined a Spirit Lake doubleheader tonight, it's senior night. I'm Hank, he's Tim. Jeff's back at the KUOO studio.
Foul on Keenan. That is her first. And Stokes has it. Fresh shot clock as Rushy left all alone and misses the three-pointer. Rebound to Lauren Travis. I don't think Spirit Lake wants to have that wide open of a shot for ELC. Turner explodes inside, up off glass, no good. Turner the board, blocked from behind. Turner gets an offensive board. Deep three for Turner, deep three good for Turner. 23-15, timeout taken by ELC. Spirit Lake crowd coming to life. We're down within 10 points here in this Lakes Conference matchup. We'll take a 30-second timeout, back with more on KUOO.
She shoots, she scores. Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnolds Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers.
Lakes Auto Sport and Milford Auto Care, your trusted local auto repair shops. They offer exceptional service and competitive prices on all makes and models. So whether you're looking to tune up your ride or give it a complete overhaul, trust Lakes Auto Sport to keep your car running smoothly. Dedicated to supporting local sports.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Walker Insurance in Arnolds Park supports all area students. Your hard work and dedication shows in and out of the classroom. Chris and the entire gang at Walker Insurance is cheering you on. And if you are shopping for insurance, stop in or go online to walkerarnoldspark.com for a free quote.
Rebound tipped out. Yeager gets it, so ELC gets another shot.
We have video coverage powered by Premier Communications, ExploreOkoboji.com, and YouTube at Explore Okoboji.
Schultz with the basketball. Goes with the left hand, gets to the block, forced up a shot. Smith punched out from behind, will stay with the Midgets. Didn't hit rim, so we're at 19 on the shot clock.
Wow.
23-15, ELC on top. So far this quarter, been all Spirit Lake. Here is Rushy, hands to Yeager. Yeager dribbles to Schultz, or excuse me, that's Stokes near side. Tough to see with the student section. Stokes pulls up from three. That one too strong, rebound, fought for, eventually won by Travis. Turner now going up the floor. Starting to get loud in here, Hank.
Yes,
here
it is.
Turner, crossover, gets to the baseline, puts up a nice pass out to Scott. Scott going to the right side, wants Travis down low. It's not there. 20 seconds on the shot clock. ELC student section going to make some noise. Here is Dodds trying to drive baseline, double team on her. Turner saves it from going over half court. Turner gets to the three-point lines. Pull up, three, no good. Rebound to Rushy of ELC and a bump from behind.
Spirit Lake fan base not too happy. They were wanting a jump ball call.
And they called that on Travis, which is her second. She'll stay out there as we got just under a minute left before half.
And Travis has been a difference maker, so they're going to want to keep those fouls down.
Her blocks and rebounds have been huge so far.
4 blocks, is that right?
Just about. I don't have an exact stat, and then nice handful of rebounds to go with it. Stokes dribbles all the way to her right, gets to the wing, gets to the block, off glass, good for Haley Stokes. 17 points for her. ELC back up by 10, 25-15. Scott has to pick up her dribble and gets to Turner. She's at the volleyball line. Now gets into the paint, shot up, through contact, no good. And a rebound, going to be a foul on ELC.
Okay.
I think Julissa Smith will pick up her second.
25-15, ELC leads by 10, 20 seconds remains in the first half. Shot clock is off.
Smith will check out, and Morgan Claybaugh will be in. And Hank, I mentioned, that's the first substitution for ELC.
Wow.
So far. Here's Travis. Hands to Turner. Turner hand in the face right away by Schultz. Tries to take her off the dribble. Stops. Gets it to Scott. Scott wanted the three. Doesn't take it. Gets in the paint. Has it poked out of bounds. Stays with Spirit Lake. There's 7 seconds on the clock. I didn't even realize shot clock was off. So 7 seconds left in this half. Spirit Lake likely going to drop what they hope is the final play of this second quarter. Keenan to Turner. Turner, eyes on the clock, baseline J, no good. Rebound loose, tipped around to Stokes. Stokes, three-quarter court heave is way too close for Spirit Lake fans' liking. It does go off the mark. And at halftime, 25-15 your score in favor of ELC. But Hank, that is a 12-5 quarter in favor of the Indians.
Impressive, 25-15. Spirit Lake did a great job at securing themselves on defense in the second quarter. Did not complete the comeback, but they're starting to turn in the right direction.
We are going to step aside for halftime here as we have reached your halftime show. It is thanks to Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. Stats analysis in 3 minutes on KUOO.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more. Plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
You have worked hard and trained for these moments. We love watching you give your best efforts on and off the field. You have lots to be proud of, and we appreciate your dedication. Go Indians.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
And we are back here at halftime. If you're watching on Explore Live Video, you see our senior night activities happening for the Spirit Lake boys. They'll do the Spirit Lake girls during the boys' halftime. It's kind of flipping it around there. So quick note here, if we do get Coach Todd Rogers, it'll be after the girls' game. So we'll try to kind of fit everything in between there. And could have a lot to talk about with Coach Rogers based on this first half, as number 6 ELC leading number 12 Spirit Lake 25-15. It was 20-3 ELC after the first quarter. So really just a tale of two quarters between these two squads, Hank.
Yeah, it was a tale of two quarters. Now, again, Spirit Lake unable to complete the comeback, but right as we said before we close the first half, they're heading towards the right direction. Can they keep the defense locked down in the second half? Only time will tell. We will see when we get there.
As we look at some of the stats of this one, let's start with Spirit Lake. Leading away at Claire Turner. She really found her stroke there in the second quarter. 10 points for her, 3 points for Reese Keenan, and then 2 points for Lauren Travis. But I think Lauren Travis, you look at the 2 points, add in 4 blocks, handful of rebounds, just hustle plays out there. She's probably the key player right now for Spirit Lake.
Yes, most definitely.
And then for ELC, they are led by Haley Stokes, 17 points for her, including 7 for 7 at the line to start the night there. 6 points for Kara Schultz and 2 points for Riley Yeager. So scoring-wise, kind of what we expected. Turner and Stokes. One thing for for Spirit Lake, they've done well. Riley Yeager averaging 14 per game, only 2 points so far. So Spirit Lake doing a good job limiting the supporting cast of the midgets.
Yeah, they really are. And you know what? You were just talking about Travis. I think Spirit Lake has done a great job at being at the right spot on the floor at the right time so far tonight. And hopefully they can have some more of that heading into the second half.
Free throw numbers, ELC is 7 for 7, all from Stokes. Spirit Lake 3 for 5 turnovers. This is pretty even. I have them for 7 turnovers apiece. So gotta like those numbers. If you're both squads, 7, a pretty good number for a half. So just good basketball out there. Got to take care of that ball. And then when you get those opportunities, especially on the Spirit Lake side of things, you got to make sure you cash in.
Yeah, they do. 10 points, that's manageable.
As we work through our halftime show, I want to thank some of our great sponsors. Those do include Bank Midwest, Drip Okoboji, Okoboji Realty, Steamway Cleaning, McKean's Pub and Grill, and Dr. Craig Newell Orthodontics. If you're watching on Explore Live Video, you see the 6 boys basketball seniors for the Indians. We'll talk about them as they have their game coming up, as there'll be the Indians and Midgets. Second half of the doubleheader coming up after the girls' game. Why don't we take another timeout as number 6 ELC leading number 12 Spirit Lake 25-15, 3-minute timeout, and we'll be pretty close to the second half coming up on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
If your home or business has the misfortune of experiencing damages from fire, flood, or smoke, ServiceMaster by Rice is there to guide you from crisis to resolution. Contact the team at ServiceMaster by Rice at 712-338-4848. ServiceMaster, a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake Indians.
Hi, this is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist at Spencer Physical Therapy. Did you know you don't need a referral to see a physical or occupational therapist? Are you wondering if your aches and pains need our help? Call 580-5008 for an appointment or free screen. Spencer Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials and events, and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers!
Lakes Auto Sport and Milford Auto Care, your trusted local auto repair shops. They offer exceptional service and competitive prices on all makes and models. So whether you're looking to tune up your ride or give it a complete overhaul, trust Lakes Auto Sport to keep your car running smoothly. Dedicated to supporting local sports.
VW Docks supports the hard work and dedication of our area athletes. And if you're looking for a locally made, high-quality dock, think VW Docks. Whether it's floating, roll-in, maintenance-free aluminum, or the classic VW dock, see what's new at VWDocks.com or stop by VW Docks in Spirit Lake.
Back here on KUOO and Explore Live Video, powered by Premier Communications. Lots of ways to watch and listen tonight. As score update from Scott Nolte, MLC Floyd Valley leading Okoboji. This one on Q102. Girls game 46-22 at half in favor of the Lady Dutch. So that one over on Q102 tonight. We're on KUOO, of course, as we wrap up the regular season and head towards postseason. Make sure you check out exploreokoboji.com under the sports tab to see where we're going to be at as these two teams. Next Saturday, we have already postseason basketball for
That's crazy.
These two teams. So Cross 3A getting started. And, you know, the interesting thing for the state, a lot of good basketball in Northwest Iowa. Spirit Lake, Cherokee, ELC, all avoiding each other. So lots of potential there. They don't have to run into each other in the postseason. As I believe Spirit Lake ended up in Class 3A Region 8, kind of as the 2 seed with Algona, who's having a pretty good season as well.
Yeah, their athletics have really came alive these last few years.
Off the first possession, ELC pokes it away. Yeager trying to run the floor, has to give it up to Stokes, who gets bumped and will earn some free throws. Spirit Lake had first possession, but it was poked away. And running the floor, Stokes will be fouled and will head to the line. Stokes, free throw, good.
Well, the midgets, they're in the black uniforms tonight. Spirit Lake rocking the white for senior night.
And 2 for 2 at the line for Stokes. 27-15, ELC on top. 7:38 to go here in the third quarter. Abby Scott with the basketball. Working, looking around. Gets to the wing, now tries to dribble in. She's guarded by Stokes. Now she hands to Turner. Turner a couple feet behind the line. Doesn't matter for Claire Turner.
Turner's shot comes alive. We're within single digits.
27-18. ELC's basketball. Yeager will handle it. Trying to go inside. Now we'll hand it to Stokes. Stokes gets through a couple screens. Here is a 3 up and good for Kara Schultz. She made 2 to start the game. Been kind of quiet offensively since. Now her third 3 makes it 30-18. Abby Scott trying to get across half court. Does. Now here's Turner. Thought about the 3 again. Now goes behind the back. Dribbles inside. Almost has it picked off. Now to Brunsma. Turner past the volleyball line. Goes head fake, trying to get inside. Paint, pull up, no good. Rebound to ELC. Spirit Lake has kind of abandoned that double team strategy they had on Stokes to start the game. So now she tries to work it up the floor, gets to the elbow. Tries to feed Yeager down low. Yeager through some contact, nothing called, but bucket good for Yeager. Officials kind of letting them play right now.
They are, which I like.
Yeah. Fights through it. Here is Scott working against Yeager. Now hands to Keenan to Turner. Turner calls for a screen and will dribble in. Now she's working against Yeager. About lost the handle. Ball poked away. Turner hits the deck. Dishes it out. Travis able to get it. And now here is Scott. 7 to shoot. Scott gets to the block, and she's going to be fouled. So that will reset the shot clock and get a foul on, I believe, Julissa Smith, which could be her third. It is. So third foul on Smith. Yeager tying the shoe real quick. And we should be ready to go. 32-18, ELC leads. Turner looking around. Outlet to Brunsma. She steps into a three, no good. But Turner there, perfect position for that rebound, and then has her pass poked away. Stokes up the floor. She will dribble. ELC very patient on offense. Willing to use the entire shot clock. Stokes up with a shot, can get the friendly roll, and rebound to Spirit Lake.
Travis again there under the hoop to get the rebound.
Uses her size advantage very well down there, as she does have the height advantage over every ELC player. Reach and foul going to be called on ELC, and I think this is on Rushy, her second. It is. Say if it's on Smith, that's a bigger issue because that'd be her fourth.
Yeah.
Mentioned ELC doesn't like to stray from their starting five too often. Brunsma's three up, no good. Rebound fought for, and Scott able to track it down. Abby Scott looking around, gets to the block. Shot is short, gets her own board, and now has to dish out. Here is Turner for three, no good. But another offensive board, this one by Brunsma. Brunsma spinning around, looking, doesn't give to Turner, keeps her dribble. Now here's Scott. Scott dribbles with the right hand, looking around, puts up a tough shot, and she's going to draw a foul and earn some free throws. Foul on Yeager, her first. Pass to the line is Abby Scott. Scott's free throw is good. First points of the night for Abby Scott. Looking at her stats, 76% on the season from the stripe. As this one is no good. Rebound again to Spirit Lake. That's about 4 offensive rebounds this possession alone. Turner's three is good. 4 3-pointers for Claire Turner, and it's a 10-point game.
32-22. 4:15 to go in the third quarter.
Here's a shot up by Stokes, gets it to go, and some foul called as well. Turner gonna get this one. So back and forth, we talked about the main scorers. Stokes and Turner seem to just respond to each other once one of them scores on the other end. Stokes with the and one, and a 3-point play opportunity off the mark, and rebound to Keenan. So that makes Stokes 9 of 10 at the line. Made 9 straight to start. Here is a poke away. Smith able to get to it. Turnover on Spirit Lake. Finds Schultz running the floor up off glass. Good.
36-22.
And a timeout taken by Coach Rogers. He wants to stop the momentum while he can. And it's going to be a short timeout for Spirit Lake. 30 seconds. It is ELC 36-22. Back with more on KUOO. 36-22 the score, and actually turned into a full timeout, so it gives us a chance to thank some of our great sponsors, including Okoboji View and Pub 19, Interior Sewing by Lisa, Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Central Insure, Journey Collision Center, and the host for tonight, Spirit Lake Community School District.
And while we have you, we urge you to check out the Coaches Show tomorrow morning, hosted by Sports Director Scott Nolte. 8:15 is when we'll be live on KUOO, live from Spirit Lake Hy-Vee.
36-22, ELC on top in this girls contest. Doubleheader tonight, boys game to follow here in the Lakes Conference. Here is Abby Scott looking for room off the dribble, hands to Turner. Turner's been on fire from deep, 4 3-pointers so far. Goes head fake, now dishes out, it's poked away. ELC comes up with it. Turnover number 11 on Spirit Lake. Rushy down low, Smith off glass, good. Nice find down low for ELC. Spirit Lake looking for a bucket as this lead back to 16 for the Midgets. Brunsma about slipped, actually. Gets to Turner, who's at the volleyball line. Turner takes a dribble, trying to get to the baseline, gets all the way inside the block, and she is going to be fouled. Actually bumped into the official afterwards, said, sorry about that. And this foul going to be called against ELC. We'll wait on a number here. Rushy's third. So 2 on Stokes, 3 on Rushy, 3 on Smith. Scott with the basketball, looking around. Trying to drive baseline against Yeager. And we'll have to give it up to Brunsma. Brunsma, skip pass, trying to go down low. Nice catch by Keenan, and a foul on Smith. That's number 4 on her. So play ball will get set to check in.
A reminder, you can also listen to us, exploreokoboji.com, and on the free-to-download Okoboji radio app. Check it out there. Keep it in your pocket anywhere you go. Exploreokoboji.com and the Okoboji radio app.
Keenan makes the first. Was at the line. She is 2 for 3 now on the evening. Keenan looking to cut this to a 14-point lead and can't get the friendly roll. 38-23. ELC on offense. Hands to Stokes. Stokes, step back, 3 up and good for Haley Stokes. She has 3 of those.
Oh yeah, they've really came alive now, 41-23.
This was pretty close to the final score of the first game, so both teams finding a little more offense here as inside Brunsma trying to get a hold of it. Keenan with the offensive putback. Also credit Travis with the tip. Keenan with the 2, 41-25. Stokes with the basketball. She's dribbling around. 24 points for her. Clayball sets a screen, but it's a skip pass over to Rushy. Thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Now dribble top of the key. Here's Schultz. Lots of motion from the ELC offense. Clayball thought about the 3, doesn't take it. And now here's Schultz. 9 to shoot. They hand to Rushy. Here's Stokes. Stokes forces up a 3. That one no good. ELC did seem out of sorts with that possession. Good job by Spirit Lake. Turner behind the back dribble. Now goes inside. Floats it to Scott. Scott in the corner, now poked out from behind, saved by Brunsma. Brunsma will bring it over to Turner. Basically walked it over and handed it to her. Says, here, you take it.
However way you can get it to her.
Turner with 10 to shoot, dribbling, spinning, trying to do something, gets into the paint, goes up, and will draw the body contact. And is that on the ground, or is that, was he saying bucket good or on the floor?
They're saying 2.
Okay, so it's on the floor, 2 shots, and that is a foul on. Okay, I think it's on Stokes, but I think they gave it to the wrong 23 because that should be number 3 on Stokes. Free throw up, no good for Turner. Turner's free throw was no good. And they're going to say the second on Stokes. And Turner makes the second. So maybe we had the bookmark wrong. They say the second foul on Stokes there. 41-26 your score. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Stokes dribbling, gets inside, left hand scoop, good. Right hand, left hand, just about everything falling for Haley Stokes. Scott inside, goes up, shot, good for Abby Scott. Good job running the floor for her. Abby Scott with the lay-in. 43-28, 30 seconds to go. Here is down low. Yeager missed the shot. Then a rebound to Spirit Lake. Up the floor, ball tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Indians. 43-28. 14 seconds left in this third quarter. They lob it in. Here is Keenan. Keenan scoops it out in the corner. Here's Turner. Turner trying to drive in, 7 to shoot. Shot up short and a rebound thrown out. Yeager able to chase it down, up off glass, good. What an angle on the shot by Yeager. And with 1 second left in the quarter, ELC gets an and one opportunity. Foul on Scott. First second. Good find by Stokes, running the floor. And Yeager at the line. Here is Yeager up with the free throw, no good. Rebound to Keenan, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. So Yeager misses the free throw. Your score, though, 45-28 in favor of ELC at the end of 3. Fourth quarter coming up in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Hi, this is Cole Nickel, Commercial Line Sales Executive from Central Insure.
Back here on KUOO and Explore Live Video. Been made aware of maybe some technical difficulties, so we're working on that. But if you can't hear us and see us on Explore Live Video, powered by Premier Communications, ELC on top 45-28. Rushy with the basketball as ELC starts to get the fourth quarter going. Yeager guarded by Keenan. 10 to shoot. Here is Haley Stokes. Stokes, deep three, pull up, no good. Rebound loose and taken by Spirit Lake. Ball tipped away and turned over. So ELC will get another possession. Stokes inside, scoop with the left, good. Stokes now 28 points to lead all scorers. 47-28. ELC on top of the Indians. Down low, here is Claire Turner looking for room. Gets to the paint, she's double teamed, hands out to Scott. Her three is blocked, and the rebound will go out of bounds off the back heel of an ELC player who's ready for a normal rebound, didn't know it was blocked.
Hit her without being ready for it.
6:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. Kind of let Hank give us any updates if we do have any technical issues, but we'll kind of keep going as if we don't right now, especially on the Explore Live video.
At the very least, we are live with video coverage on YouTube and exploreokoboji.com.
So Scott dribbling around, gets around, trying to get it down low. Keenan off glass, good for Reese Keenan. Good job by Scott dribbling that around, keeping it alive. And the score 47-30. Stokes will walk it across half court. No rush for the midgets right now. And Stokes trying to get it down low. Scott, good job poking that out, almost getting a clean steal, but it'll stay with the midgets. Here is Rushy with the basketball. She's looking around, hands to Haley Stokes. Guarded by Scott. Rushy in the corner, gives a head fake. Turner guarding her. Short two up for Rushy, no good. Rebound to Travis. Claire Turner with the basketball. She has 18 to lead Spirit Lake. She drives in, dishes out to Brunsma for three, too strong. Rebound to ELC. Stokes thought about uncorking a football pass there, but then a timeout taken by ELC before they can get things set up. Coach Martindale wants a full timeout. We can take it with them. ELC leading Spirit Lake 47-30. Back with more on KUL.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Lakes Auto Sport and Milford Auto Care, your trusted local auto repair shops. They offer exceptional service and competitive prices on all makes and models. So whether you're looking to tune up your ride or give it a complete overhaul, trust Lakes Auto Sport to keep your car running smoothly. Dedicated to supporting local sports.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Walker Insurance in Arnold's Park supports all area students. Your hard work and dedication shows in and out of the classroom. Chris and the entire gang at Walker Insurance is cheering you on. And if you are shopping for insurance, stop in or go online to walkerarnoldspark.com for a free quote.
Inside, guarded by Keenan. ELC perfectly content, dribbling out some clock. Rushy for three, it's good. 7 threes for ELC as they lead 50-30. Quickly up the floor, Scott, no good. Rebound to ELC. Nice cut to the basket by Abby Scott, just couldn't quite make it. Stokes trying to get inside. Jumper from the paint, no good. Rebound to the Indians. Now they're looking to run. Scott up the floor, off glass, no good. Rebound to Yeager in ELC. Yeager will hand to Stokes. 50-30. ELC on top of Spirit Lake. I think we mentioned for Class 3A and girls, postseason already starting next Saturday. ELC getting the number 1 seed, I believe in about Region 5. Spirit Lake kind of the 2 seed in Region 8. So they do avoid each other at least in regional play. And this is going to be a foul on Spirit Lake, I believe. Claire Turner, yep, we'll pick this one up. It'll be her third.
Oh.
But 4:23 to go in a game where you need a lot of points. I think Turner's probably going to stay to see this one out. Stokes gets the inbound pass. Dribbling with the right hand, gets to the block, and going to be blocked by Travis. Scott to Turner. Turner, a couple steps, goes up with a three-pointer, too strong. Rebound tipped and won by Spirit Lake. Good job, Reese Keenan over there. Here is Scott trying to feed Travis down low. Travis, a power dribble, left hand, good for Lauren Travis. 50-32. Rushy to Yeager. Tell it's been a physical game so far. A lot of tired players out there, Hank.
Yes, and we've been talking about it all night long.
Good, another block for Lauren Travis. As up the floor, DeWild finds Turner. Turner in the block, looking, puts up a wild, almost reverse layup, can't find it to go. Schiltz up the floor, able to save it from going out of bounds, but will be turned over.
Neither team really subs too often, so it's a culmination of that and a lot of good basketball tonight.
Travis a little too strong. I think she expected more contact, but went too strong to the bucket. And now ELC with the basketball. 50-32, and Coach Martindale saying slow it down. We're in no rush right now. Rushy with the basketball. And a timeout taken by Coach Martindale. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 50-32, ELC leads Spirit Lake in this girls contest on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
McKean's Pub and
$50-32. ELC on top of Spirit Lake. Game one of our doubleheader tonight. You can listen on KUOO and on the Okoboji radio app. Or to the listen tab at exploreokoboji.com. Also live video tonight. More on that as Stokes pulls up for two. No good. Rebound to Spirit Lake. They're going to work quick. Turner up the floor. Switches to the right hand. Trying to get inside. Does. Off glass. And that's going to be no good, but I think that's number 5 on Julissa Smith. And verdict says it is. So number 5 on Julissa Smith finishes with 2 points. We'll get a nice hand for the ELC crowd. Play ball checks in for her. Turner's at the line. Her free throw is good. Mention Explore Live Video. It's powered by Premier Communications. You can watch under the sports tab at exploreokoboji.com or on our Explore Okoboji YouTube page. Turner goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now a little pressure from Spirit Lake. Going to try to speed up ELC, who is looking to kind of burn this clock off. Rushy. Football pass up the floor. Claybaugh to Schiltz. Schiltz isn't going to shoot just yet. She'll dribble it out. Now she gets to the block, puts up a shot, and she's fouled by Kinley Dodds. As we also want to thank MHR Insurance, Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons, Spencer Physical Therapy, Service Master by Rice, and Timeless Consignments. Just to name a few of our great sponsors. Schultz's free throw is good. 51-34. Second one rolls in for Schultz. Turner up the floor. Trying to get inside pretty quick. Gets to the block. Paint. Scoop shot. No good. Foul called on ELC though. As Schultz will pick up her second. Stay tuned for the boys contest tonight. About 15 minutes after the completion of the girls game. Should be a good one at that, as Turner makes the free throw. She's up to 21 points. That will make it 22 with the free throw. And a full timeout taken by Coach Todd Rogers. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a minute as ELC leading Spirit Lake 52-36 on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
2:07 to go in this one. ELC looking to hold on for a ranked win tonight against Spirit Lake. They lead 52-36. Spirit Lake defense coming with some pressure. That's Annabelle Sins. Double team on Yeager, and it forces the turnover. Scott has it to Turner. Turner up the floor to the block. Off glass, no good. Gets her on board though. Turner, power dribble into a double team. She'll draw the foul. See who gets the foul in this one. It's Morgan Claybaugh, her first. Spirit Lake turning defense into offense there. That seems to be the plan here with the final 2 minutes. Turner's free throw, good. Claire Turner, an 83% free throw shooter. True to form so far, 8 of 9 at the line. Tim Soper, Hank Ambrose with you at Spirit Lake High School. Jeff back in the studio. Turner makes a second 14-point game. Double team again for Spirit Lake. Yeager looking around, trying to get as far forward as she can. They have to go quick here. They get it across just before the time expired. And now Turner has it, so it is another turnover on ELC. Turner looking around, going quick. Lost the handle. Last touch by ELC. Will stay with Spirit Lake. But forcing some turnovers, Hank.
Yeah, we are late in this one. A minute and a half to go, 52-38.
Turner inbounds to Keenan, to Scott. 1:30 to go. Turner has it last touched by her and out of bounds off of Spirit Lake. So a turnover on the Indians when they least needed it.
Yeah.
So again, the pressure by Spirit Lake going to force ELC to work to get across half court. Yeager does off a Stokes pass. Now Stokes with it. Stokes trying to split a double team. Will draw a foul on Annabelle Sins. Not in the bonus just yet. That was the third team foul on Spirit Lake. Sins picks up her first. They get it to Yeager, who hands it to Stokes. Yeager, skip pass to Rushy. And Rushy double team. Now Stokes has it. Stokes looking around, trying to dribble. Gets a little bit of steam there. Now Yeager in the corner. Dribbles out. Feeds Schultz. Schultz. Actually, bigger story. Stokes hit the deck, and she is a little slow to get up. I think there was a slick spot. And I think ELC and Stokes wanting maybe a foul call, thinking it was more of a trip than a slick spot.
Wow.
And Coach Martindale red in the face right now with whatever their displeasure was. You can actually see Coach Stokes, or excuse me, Haley Stokes saying, it's okay, we'll get through.
Yeah.
And assistant coach Scott Stokes now getting the official, and by last name you can tell Haley Stokes, his daughter. ELC is unhappy about something, so they're going to fight their case. They call a timeout in this, and it's a 16-point game, Hank, but emotion's still pretty high.
Yeah, and you love to see that. Two teams that are familiar with each other, play each other a whole lot, going deep in the trenches with this matchup, despite, like you sang, it being a double-digit affair so far, 54-38.
So on offense, Spirit Lake has it. And I don't think we had the cheerleaders off the floor just yet.
and the scoreboard wasn't quite ready.
Oh, we saw a timeout clock going. Okay, 48 seconds left. Spirit Lake has to work quick. DeWild has it. Yeah, she dribbles it off her foot and turned over. Kara Schultz there to disrupt. And now 42 seconds left. ELC with the basketball. I have that as 14 turnovers for Spirit Lake. Pretty good number overall, Hank, but a little too many against a team like ELC. As Stokes able to get across half court. She loses the handle for a second. Now gets it to Yeager. Here's Rushy to Yeager. ELC in full run out the clock mode now. And a foul going to be called on DeWild. That's team foul number 4 on Spirit Lake. As ELC to inbound, 25 seconds and the shot clock is turned off. Double team. As I think Spirit Lake was still running players off, so we wait just a second. Really kind of clunky end to this one, Hank.
Yeah, you know, it has been. And we're not completely to the end quite yet.
Little trouble with the inbound pass. ELC does turn it over. Turner for 3. Good. So Turner with her 5th 3, 27 points for her, and Stokes will get across half court. 6 seconds left, and ELC going to hold on for the win, 54-41. They improved to 16-3, 7-1 in the Lakes Conference. Spirit Lake 13-7. They are 4-4 in the Lakes Conference. I think record-wise, this win does wrap up the Lakes Conference girls title for ELC. So we have reached the post-game show in this one, as we will talk a little bit about stats and analysis and also preview the boys game and may have a chat with Coach Rogers. So why don't we just keep it to a 2-minute timeout. 2-minute timeout. I'll be back with your post-game show. Thanks to the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, Doctors Cornwall and Jennis. Back in 2 minutes on KUOO. And
your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
You have worked hard and trained for these moments. We love watching you give your best efforts on and off the field. You have lots to be proud of, and we appreciate your dedication. Go Indians!
Pretty cool moment here in Spirit Lake, honoring some good accomplishments for the Spirit Lake girls tennis team. Simply, we had a Hall of Fame induction, but also Coach O'Hara getting some recognition as some national nominees. So congratulations to them. Kind of a fun night. A lot of recognition going on here, Hank.
You love to see that. The senior night, the Hall of Fame induction, got a great crowd from Spirit Lake and Estherville. So it is a good night, Tim.
As we are in our post-game show, ELC picking up the win over Spirit Lake 54-41. A hard-fought matchup between two ranked teams here. I was trying to listen in, and Coach O'Hara up for a National Coach of the Year. So pretty cool honor there for Coach. As we break down this one, ELC led by Haley Stokes, 28 points for her, 13 for Kara Schultz, 4 for Riley Yeager, Hillary Rushy, 3 points, and Julissa Smith, 2 points. ELC as a team looks like 11 of 13 at the line and 11 turnovers for the Midgets. For Spirit Lake leading the way, Claire Turner, 27 points, 8 points for Reese Keenan, 4 points for Lauren Travis, 5 points for Abby Scott. As a team, Spirit Lake had 12 of 17 at the line with 14 turnovers. So good numbers for both squads. Just kind of seemed like ELC able to get their shots a little more effectively, leading to a 13-point win for them, 54-41.
Yeah, and you know what I do? I mean, I didn't get to see the first game, but I'd say they probably did improve, meaning Spirit Lake, when comparing the first game to the second.
Yeah, did a way better job of taking care of the ball, so that's some growth heading into this one. And if we get Coach Rogers, maybe we can get him to talk with us after we start our pregame for the boys' game. As we flip the script towards that, we have our boys' contest tonight between ELC and Spirit Lake. We were able to catch up with both head coaches before this one, and we'll have those interviews for you next as a pregame show, thanks to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Part 2 of our Lakes Conference doubleheader coming up here in just a little bit. Our boys game on the way between Spirit Lake and Estherville Lincoln Central. At this time, let's bring in Spirit Lake boys basketball coach Paul Brown. And Coach, good to talk to you again.
Hey, Scott, good to talk to you as well.
Well, I appreciate the time. And before we start talking about ELC, let's talk about games earlier this week. You started off with Monday, a nice victory over Central Lions, 63-42. Follow that up with Remsen St. Mary's Tuesday, 68-40. Tough to play back-to-back like that, and but your squad looks like they responded very nicely. A couple of nice wins to start off the week.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good start to the week. And, yeah, you know, when you have back-to-back games against teams that you aren't super familiar with and do kind of very different things offensively, you know, it's tough to recover from one to the other, but I thought our kids handled it very well. So just really happy to see how the guys responded and played on Tuesday night.
Yeah, and defensively, like you said, just really locked in. Central Lyon Monday, 42 points defensively. Typically, they have some really good athletes. Remsen St. Mary's ranked high in 1A, held them to 40. What a solid defensive effort to start off the week.
Yeah, I thought it was back-to-back great games on the defensive end. I thought Tuesday was the best we've played probably defensively all year. You know, just playing without our hands, rebounding. Remsen's got two real big physical posts down low, and that's how we played against them and forced them to make shots over us. And, you know, they kind of struggled to do that. And, yeah, just overall extremely happy with our defense. I think we're playing as good as we have all year on the defensive end, and that's where, you know, if we're really good on the defensive end, we can be a really good team.
Well, let's talk about tonight, and first and foremost, let's talk about senior night, and then we'll get into the opponent. Some really good seniors that will be honored, and they've been a big part of the program.
Yeah, absolutely. You got a couple seniors that have played 3 or 4 years. You got a couple others that this is their first year getting real significant minutes. But, it's a really special group of guys. You look at all of them. Not one of them I would say that basketball is their number one sport. And they've all excelled, at different sports as well. You got some guys that are all-state football guys. You got some that are, finished 1-2 in the 110 highs in track. You got one that's going to go play collegiate baseball. Just a really special group of guys that small town Iowa, you need those type of guys to be a great team and a great program. So just a really special group.
Yeah, absolutely. And with senior night, you'll take on Estherville Lincoln Central, a team that you saw January 17th, got the victory 74-56. I know probably one of your defensive mindsets tonight will be to try to stop Sincere McMurrin. He had 29 of the 56. So what else do you have planned for ELC tonight, the game plan?
Yeah, coming away from that game a few weeks ago, that's definitely the number one game plan. We thought we gave him a little bit too many easy looks early, and that led to him getting some confidence and then making some really tough shots later in the game in the third and fourth quarter. So to start with, we can't give up rhythm threes for him, force him to put the ball in the deck and have great help side from there. Kind of do what we, try to do defensively, focus on us, but make sure we're not giving up rhythm threes. And then once we get stops, let's run in transition. That's when we're at our best offensively, when we can get out in space. We obviously got some great athletes, so we want to push the ball in transition, control the tempo. When we don't have it in transition, let's bring it back out. Let's look to get a great shot, and I think that'll be very critical for us tonight.
Okay. Well, appreciate the comments. Congratulations on a great start to the week, and best of luck tonight as you take on ELC.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, Scott. Thank you.
Thank you. Spirit Lake boys basketball coach Paul Brown. More pregame coming up on KUOO.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Boys basketball coming up here shortly, KUOO and Explorer Okoboji. Estherville Lincoln Central gets ready for Spirit Lake. And at this time, let's bring in ELC boys basketball coach Nick Grulke. And Nick, good to talk to you again, and thanks for joining us.
You bet. Thanks for having me on, Scott.
Yeah, a couple of games earlier this week. Let's start off with Monday, Sheldon. A close one there, 49-47. Take us through Monday a little bit.
Yeah, just pretty good game, overall for us. Our guys competed hard. We got ourselves down a little bit. I think we were maybe down 12 in the third quarter and 7 to start the fourth quarter, and made a good run at them, and, actually had a 4-point lead with a little over a minute left, and they came down and hit a 3, and it was just kind of back and forth at the end, and they were able to get one over the top on us and score with a few seconds left, and walk away with the win.
Okay. Then Tuesday, you took on Garner Hayfield Ventura. Looks like GHV got off to a great first quarter. You responded with a great second quarter, and then it just kind of went back and forth after that. What'd you see from Tuesday night?
Yeah, we got our butt kicked the first quarter. There was, we couldn't get a stop and we couldn't get a shot, and got ourselves down about 17 to start the game, and made a great comeback the second quarter to go into halftime down 2, and a little sluggish the third quarter, so they kind of pulled away. But, again, same thing. Our kids battled, I thought, till the end, and we had some guys step up and give us some good minutes who haven't been playing a lot of varsity basketball. So, the fight was there. It's just making plays towards the end of the game.
Okay. Let's talk about the opponent then, and Spirit Lake is the matchup tonight. And first time around, January 17th, 74-56, Spirit Lake with the victory there. They kind of started to pull away a little bit in that second half, but that was a good battle that night.
Yeah, I was really proud of the way that we fought that game. Earlier that week we played Spencer and didn't have a lot of fight for whatever reason it was, and we came out that night for Spirit Lake. And, I thought for the most part we played 3, maybe a little over 3 good quarters of basketball, and we competed hard and we're physical and we're able to get the ball in the hoop a little bit. But, they've got some bigger and stronger athletes that kind of took over and pulled away.
We're visiting with Estherville Lincoln Central boys basketball coach Nick Grulke. So, Nick, second time around, when you travel to Spirit Lake, what's the game plan and what's your team need to do to be successful on Friday?
Well, just like we did last time we played, we got to be real physical. It's easy for me to say, hey, we got to be physical with the Steckers. I'm not the one that has to guard them. But, our guys got to step up and be physical and be to where they're supposed to be, get to spots. And, we got to slow down Walls. He had a pretty good game against us shooting last time. So, yeah, we got to stay solid defensively, and we just got to work the ball around on the offensive end and take some open shots and shoot the ball with confidence.
Okay. Well, Nick, I appreciate the comments here in the pregame, and best of luck as you take on Spirit Lake on Friday.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you. Estherville Lincoln Central boys basketball coach Nick Grulke joining us. Starting lineups in our tip-off will be coming up next. Boys basketball.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
You have worked hard and trained for these moments. We love watching you give your best efforts on and off the field. You have lots to be proud of, and we appreciate your dedication. Go Indians.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Timeless Consignments in downtown Spirit Lake takes the hassle out of selling your belongings from entire households to individual items. Timeless specializes in designer name brand furnishings, fine antiques, and unique home decor. Consign and shop Timeless Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5.
Ace this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Premier Communications.
Yes, Premier Communications, providing the video coverage tonight on site and on location. Check out video coverage online at exploreokoboji.com and on YouTube at Explore Okoboji.
So we talked about this one with the coaches. I want to thank Scott Nolte for getting those interviews in. And, you know, in ELC, it was on paper, these two teams aren't very alike. Spirit Lake having a very good season. ELC kind of struggling on the year, but it was a very good game over in ELC, and a lot of that was off the hot shooting from Sincere McMurrin. He has 18.1 points per game for the Midgets, so I'm sure, as Coach Brown said, the goal is to kind of give him not as easy of a time as he did over in Estherville.
Certainly, and you know what? These teams know each other well. They're so close. Estherville, Spirit Lake, not too far of a drive. Even when the records maybe don't align perfectly or that even, it still should be a pretty good, hard-fought battle tonight for the boys. We saw a great contest earlier in the girls just a moment ago. I'm excited for the boys' content coming up in just a little bit.
And then for Spirit Lake, they have 3 players in double figures. Dylan Stecker, 20 points per game. Ethan Stecker, 13 points per game. Wes Walls, 14 points per game. Kind of shows you that Spirit Lake has a lot of different weapons that can hurt you if they wanted to.
Yeah, they certainly do, and from all over the floor as well.
As we get closer to the starting lineups, why don't we thank our starting lineup sponsor? That is Central Bank and Insurance. They're there to make it happen for you.
Hi, sports fans. The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
As we are back here in Spirit Lake, as we are recognizing Dylan Stecker as he, okay, that's what I thought it was, all-time leading scorer in Spirit Lake boys basketball. So he's getting a pretty nice hand here for the crowd. ELC fans even giving him a round of applause and standing up. The ELC fans might be like, okay, last game against him hopefully after this, because Dylan Stecker, 20 points per game, all-time leading scorer in Spirit Lake. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of history there for Mr. Stecker.
It certainly is. This Spirit Lake basketball program, the guys and the girls, have been so great the past few years, and I credit the coaching staff, the community, and the players putting all the hard work, and to be able to showcase them is awesome on Q102, or on KUOO rather, I'm sorry.
Also explore live video tonight.
Yeah.
So we will meet the starting lineups for tonight. We'll start with ELC, coached by Nick Grucke, and they are 2-16, 0-7 in the Lakes Conference. Starting with Gavin Hefner, a 6'4 junior, 6.8 points per game. Sincere McMurrin, a 6'3 senior, 18.1 points per game. Amari Armstrong, 6'1 sophomore, 7.4 points per game. Caden Fector, a 5'8 sophomore, 5.6 points per game. Tate White, a 6'1 senior, averaging 0.4 points per game. For Spirit Lake, coached by Paul Brown, they are 15-3, 5-2 in the Lakes Conference. Sam Hendrickson, a 6'2 senior, averaging 5 points per game. Caden Lunn, a 6'4 senior, 5.2 points per game. Dylan Stecker, 6'5 senior, 20.2 points per game. Ethan Stecker, 6'5 senior, 13.4 points per game. And Wes Walls, a 6' junior, 14.9 points per game. Again, Paul Brown, the coach for Spirit Lake. Nick Grucke, the coach for ELC. Spirit Lake in the white uniforms, ELC in the black uniforms. So we are getting set for the boys contest. They've just wrapped up the starting lineups here on site. Hank Ambrose, pretty fun so far for the girls contest. And the hype definitely here for the boys contest.
Certainly, I'm excited for it. You can feel the atmosphere with everybody standing up. A packed house tonight. Boys, tip-off moments away.
I was going to say they might stand up and kind of make it hard for you to see on Explore Live video, but they're cooperating with us now. Can't fault them too much if they want to stand, though, right?
No.
McMurrin and Dylan Stecker set to jump center. Spirit Lake student section making some noise. As they're really dragging this out here. I thought we were going to tip center here.
Well, it looks like
we got some cleanup happen over in front of the Spirit Lake bench. So there's a reason for the holdup.
Yeah.
We are underway, and the tip going to be tipped all the way out of bounds. And they say last touch by Stecker, So ELC will get the original tip, and they will work it right to left. As you see it on Explore Live Video and on your radio dial, you'll see black uniforms, white lettering and numbering with some red trim in there as well. Fector gets it over to Armstrong. His three-pointer up, a little too strong. Rebound to Ethan Stecker. Quickly up the floor, here's Lunt. Wes Walls with the basketball. Lunt has it on the wing. Directing traffic. Fector able to step in front of the pass and get the steal. Too strong on the layup, though. And ball loose, eventually controlled by ELC. Armstrong to Fector. Armstrong left alone for a little bit and gets it to McMurrin. McMurrin, head fake, working against Stecker. Good job by Stecker, keeping his arms up. And now a three up for McMurrin, no good. Too strong off glass. Tip one, eventually by ELC, but an over and back call, or maybe even just out of bounds. But ELC scrappy to the basketball so far.
Yeah, two midgets ended up running into each other to cause the ball to go out of bounds. Cade Lunt passes in for Spirit Lake.
So 2 turnovers early on Spirit Lake. So far, I don't think any of ELC's have been turnovers, more kind of rebound type. Another turnover on Spirit Lake as they try to feed Stecker down low. Here's McMurrin trying to go off the dribble. Defense there against him. Here is Fector. And Fector has his pass go into the backcourt, but is tipped. Okay. I was wondering where the whistle was. They voted it was tipped by Spirit Lake. McMurrin's three short. Rebound. Going to go out of bounds. Was tipped by Spirit Lake. So stays with the midgets. So Spirit Lake active hands getting in some of the passing lanes and shooting lanes.
Yeah, that's right. Minute and a half into this thing, we are scoreless in Spirit Lake.
Fector inbound, tipped away, ball loose, and last touch by Armstrong. Turnover on ELC. So neither team really getting clean looks right now. Walls with the basketball. Looks back to Coach Brown, now feeds Lunt in the corner. Henriksen, off dribble, gets in the paint, two-pointer up and blocked. Rebound to ELC. McMurrin going in against the defense. Scoop shot good for Sincere McMurrin. First two of the game goes to the midgets. And ball a little too strong, turnover on Spirit Lake. And now Coach Brown saying, you know what, I want a little switch up. Let's put some pressure on. Maybe not liking the efforts so far, so we'll put on a full court pressure. Armstrong able to break it, and the ball going to be turned over right in front of the Spirit Lake student section. So turnover on ELC. You know, add a little rivalry in there. You hear it when you turn it over in front of the other student section.
You really do.
2-0 ELC leads. We had 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Spirit Lake, I don't think, really has gotten a shot off.
I don't think so either. Let's see if they can do that this trip around.
Henriksen, top of the key, three, no good. Rebound loose, and last touch by Lunt. So ELC ball. That's the other thing. No shots up, so it's going to be one and done at most for Spirit Lake. Armstrong to Fector. Now Armstrong. Double team ready for him. McMurrin able to split the defense. Cutting all the way in. Tate White blocked by Ethan Stecker. And feeding Lunt. Lunt back to Henriksen. His three up and good for Sam Henriksen. 3-2 Spirit Lake. Armstrong looking over the defense to McMurrin. They got to get across here pretty soon. They do to White. Now here is McMurrin, double team there. Both Steckers trying to trap him. McMurrin gets through it somehow, and a wild scoop shot goes.
Wow, impressive.
Call that one on horse. You'll probably win every time. And turnover for Spirit Lake. ELC comes up with the loose ball. McMurrin feeling it. Step up three, no good. Rebound fought for and won by Gavin Hefner. And working around, here is Armstrong. Top of the key, three is good for Amari Armstrong. 7-3 ELC. I mentioned in a rivalry matchup, records early on don't mean a whole lot. Dylan Stecker, three, no good. Rebound to Fector. Fector between the legs, now dribbling, stops, gives up to Armstrong. Has to save it from going back court. Here is White to Fector. Fector almost has his pass tip. McMurrin has it. into the corner. Armstrong, his three is up. Had to alter his shot because Lunt was flying in. Rebound to Walls, trying to feed Lunt, but too strong. And the turnover on Spirit Lake. Armstrong over to Fector. His three is up and good for Caden Fector. And a timeout for Coach Paul Brown. ELC up 10-3. 4 minutes into this one before Spirit Lake can really get their offense going.
Hot start for the Midgets.
Yeah, I have 6 turnovers already on them. I was going to say 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. You're going to say hot start for the Midgets.
Yeah, it really has been. If you're watching on video, Midgets in the black, Spirit Lake in the white and red. Let's see what they can do coming out of Coach's timeout.
As we want to thank some of our great sponsors, including United Community Bank, Consumers Lumber Company, Okoboji Motor Company, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, and Spirit Lake Hy-Vee. 10-3, ELC on top. Couple threes from Armstrong and Fector. Couple twos from McMurrin. And the only offense for Spirit Lake so far, a 3 for Sam Hendrickson. And that kind of feels like a big 3 just to give Spirit Lake some life right now. J.D. Snyder will check in, as well as Cooper Winkle. As Walls and Lunt will get a rest. Winkle left alone on the wing, back to Schneider. And kind of just back and forth between them. Winkle's 3, too strong. Rebound to Kason Yeager, who's into the game. So a couple of subs out there for each team. Here's Armstrong. Yeager to Fector. To McMurrin. McMurrin goes crossover, working against Ethan Stecker. Ethan doesn't give him much, so they rotate around. Here's Fector. J.D. Schneider steps out on defense for him. Fector trying to get baseline, feeds Hefner. Hefner spinning, lost the handle, and he was fouled. Hefner has some quick reflexes there as that ball about flew right by him. Gavin Hefner at the line. Foul called on J.D. Schneider, his first. Hefner good on his first free throw. Looking at the numbers for Gavin Hefner, 69% at the line heading into tonight. Looking for his second. Short on that one. And it's 11-3 ELC. Stecker between the legs dribble. Now looking around. Gives off to Schneider. JD feeds Dylan Stecker, who gets alone down low. Lay in good for Dylan Stecker. You kind of felt that possession. Spirit Lake kind of calmed down, ran their offense, and able to get the 2.
Good communication, too.
McMurrin facing a double team. Feeds it to Fector, who gets it to Armstrong across half court. Ball tipped and turned over. Spirit Lake forces the turnover. They go quickly. The lob going to go off the rim and will be a turnover. I'd call that a turnover, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, you can almost say a rebound out of bounds, but that was meant to be a pass.
Yeah, you're trying to shot inside.
So 11-5, ELC leads. 2:36 to go first quarter on KUOO and Explore Live Video. Kason Yeager with the basketball. Head fake for McMurrin. Gets to his right. 3 up, no good. Rebound to Ethan Stecker. Indians looking to run. Here's Lunt. Lunt a head fake. Feeds Winkle. Winkle into the corner. Ethan Stecker's 3. No good. Halfway down. Rebound to ELC. Armstrong gets to the top of the key. Now he's looking around. Here's McMurrin. McMurrin trying to get to the block, and he's going to be pushed from behind. Dylan Stecker going to be the guilty party. Spirit Lake fans wanted to travel, but officials say he was assisted in that.
Yeah.
Ball's in. Dylan Stecker out. The 5 out there are Schneider, Winkle, and actually a timeout, so we might have some new 5 out there anyway. Timeout taken, I believe, by ELC, and it is a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more basketball on KUOO and Explore Live Video. 11-5, ELC leads. Big story so far in this boys contest. 7 early turnovers on Spirit Lake as we got 2 minutes left in the first quarter. A little trouble inbounding it. Armstrong skying to save that one.
What a save.
So ELC has possession. McMurrin head fake, trying to get inside. J.D. Schneider steps in, and they're going to call a travel as good defense by J.D. Schneider, getting in the way but not fouling.
Had to take a shot. Good to see he's okay.
Winkle with the basketball. Feeds Lunt. Lunt, Schneider down low. May have ended up too far down, but goes turnaround off glass and one for J.D. Schneider. And you could kind of tell he's like, I was just kind of shooting that up. I didn't think it was going to go in, too.
Schneider's feeling it.
J.D. Schneider, one of the seniors tonight, as senior night here for both boys and girls. Kason Yeager going to get called for the foul. And free throw good for Schneider. 11-8 ELC leads Spirit Lake. It was 11-3 at one point. Here is Fector for ELC to Yeager. Armstrong goes head fake, trying to feed it down low, and just throwing it out of bounds. So turnover on ELC. They're up to 5. So Spirit Lake defense tightening up a little bit. Dylan Stecker will check in for Ethan. J.D. Schneider retying the shoe, and looks like he's good to go. I'm not a shoe guy. I could go into detail if I was of what sneaker he's wearing and how he's tying it, all that stuff, but it's red and white and black. That's about all I know. Spirit Lake on offense. Schneider on the corner and gets it to Winkle through the hands of Lunt, actually, but Spirit Lake able to keep it. Now here's Lunt. Lunt to Schneider, who's down low. Looking around, here is Dylan Stecker. Stecker with 10 to shoot. He angles one in. Dylan Stecker with a nice scoop shot. 11-10 ELC leads. McMurrin too far under the bucket. Gets it out to Armstrong. He'll step up for 3, short. Rebound to Yeager. And Yeager going to be out of bounds as he touched it. So let's call that rebound out of bounds for Spirit Lake. And they have the ball now with a chance to take the lead.
All right.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0 run for the Indians. J.D. Schneider to Winkle. Winkle skip pass to Dylan Stecker. Stecker about lost the handle. Winkle down low, and he lays it in. Spirit Lake leads 12-11. Shot clock off, so ELC could hold for the last shot. Armstrong dribbling around, has it at the logo. McMurrin, defense going to sag off him just a little bit. Him and Lunt staring eye to eye. McMurrin going to get called for the push-off. Official saying cleared a little bit too much room. So a turnover on ELC.
7-0 run could close the quarter here, Tim.
Actually, I think it's up to 9-0 because this was 11-3 at one point.
Oh, is that right?
12-11. Spirit Lake leads 5 seconds left in this first quarter.
Take you back to that Coach Brown timeout.
Sam Hendrickson going to be bumped by Lake Rizak, who just checked in the game. Not a horrible foul if you're ELC because you knock some time off the clock. Now just 2.4. So Lake Rizak picks up the foul, and now Spirit Lake to inbound. Stecker, corner 3 at the buzzer, no good, but Dylan Stecker got it, and that one's also no good. So 12-11 your score after one quarter in favor of Spirit Lake. Back in a minute with the second quarter on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Lakes Auto Sport and Milford Auto Care, your trusted local auto repair shops. They offer exceptional service and competitive prices on all makes and models. So whether you're looking to tune up your ride or give it a complete overhaul, trust Lakes Auto Sport to keep your car running smoothly. Dedicated to supporting local sports.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Walker Insurance in Arnold's Park supports all area students. Your hard work and dedication shows in and out of the classroom. Chris and the entire gang at Walker Insurance is cheering you on. And if you are shopping for insurance, stop in or go online to walkerarnoldspark.com for a free quote. Back in Spirit Lake, as Tim Soper and Hank Ambrose with you. Jeff Irwin back in the studio. Spirit Lake using a 9-0 run to end the quarter. Lead 12-11 over ELC. Down low, Dylan Stecker gets the lob, and he's going to be fouled as he tried to go up with it. So he'll earn free throws. You know, we use the term tale of two quarters, tale of two halves. That was almost the tale of two halves of a quarter there, as first 4 minutes, it was 11-3 ELC. Final 4 minutes, 9-0 Spirit Lake.
Well, Coach Brown took a timeout when it was around 11-3 or so, and obviously that's what revitalized the team and put them back into the gear they needed to be in.
Dylan Stecker good on the free throw. Foul called on Gavin Hefner, his first. As we thank Northwest Bank, State Farm Insurance, the Eye Care Center, Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe, Drip Okoboji, and Okoboji Realty, making this broadcast possible. Of course, our Explore Live video powered by Premier Communications. Stecker off on the second, and a rebound to ELC. 2-point Spirit Lake lead now. McMurrin has the basketball. He's looking around. He'll switch to the left hand. He gets inside, blocked by Dylan Stecker, but able to get it back. Now double team swarms, but able to get it to Yeager. 15 to shoot. Here's Lake Rizak. Rizak has it stripped. Turnover on ELC. Now Spirit Lake trying to run. Fector will pick up a foul as he cut off Wes Walls. Good defense by Dylan Stecker and the Indians on this end, Hank.
Yeah, it has been. Let's see what they do here. Inbounding in opponent territory.
Stecker, head fake, feeds Hendrickson. Almost a no-look pass there. Now Walls has it. Walls hands to Dylan Stecker. Goes head fake, gets to the paint, spinning around. Nice pass out to Walls in the corner. 3 up, no good. Rebound by McMurrin. Sincere McMurrin dribbling. Gonna try to take it himself. Spins, trying to get to the block. Stops, and he's fouled on the floor. Lee foul going to be called on Bennett Stecker. Didn't see him sneak into the game. So he picks up his first. As a couple new midgets check in. We have Tate White and Caden Fector back in there. Armstrong has it, guarded by Hendrickson. 13-11, Spirit Lake leads, 6:45 to go, second quarter. Fector to McMurrin. Dylan Stecker on the defense for him. Not letting him get anything easily. Tips it out of bounds, 19 to shoot. So, kind of the instructions for Spirit Lake is whoever's on McMurrin, be on him. Don't give him any room.
It seems so. McMurrin has been really light on his feet so far. He's made some good saves. He's also gotten maybe a little too aggressive at times.
Fector trying to get to the block. Turns back around. Armstrong saves the wild pass. McMurrin lets the defense go by. His 3 up may have been blocked. Blocked by Dylan. Rebounded by Ethan. Here is Ethan Stecker for 3 on the other end. No good. Gets his own rebound. Goes inside, off glass, good for Ethan Stecker. 15-11, Spirit Lake leads. Fector with the basketball. Hendrickson almost jumped the passing lane and now gets a hand on it. Hefner trying to save it. Last touch by Spirit Lake will stay with the midgets. Fector will inbound. Looks like a man-to-man defense for the Indians on the inbound. Switch on McMurrin, so that shut that down. You could tell that was the first option for ELC.
It was.
Armstrong able to get it back and pass behind Armstrong. McMurrin on the spot to save it. McMurrin trying to get inside, off glass, short, rebound to the Indians. And quickly up the floor, Dylan Stecker has to save it from going out of bounds. Triple teamed, it doesn't matter. Dylan Stecker just kind of kept spinning, rose up, used his height, and got it to go. 17-11, Spirit Lake. Timeout ELC as Coach Kruke wants to talk things over. We'll take a full timeout with them. Back in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Spirit Lake, 17-11. Spirit Lake leading ELC. I'll give a shout out to Tyler Peterson, the Spirit Lake band director. He was on the trap set during that timeout. Battled through a drop stick. Didn't even seem fazed by it.
Wow.
Kudos. I know. I've played drums, and I don't know if I could battle through a drop stick. You kind of need two, I would think. ELC to inbound. They get it in. Hefner to Armstrong in the corner. Tries to get inside, has to go to Fector. The Spirit Lake defense been locked down since the first bit of the first quarter. 15-0 run. Actually 14-0, I think, if the math is correct. McMurrin, though, let's go from three. Contested all the way, still makes it. 17-14. Bennett Stecker with the ball to West Walls. Here's Dylan. Dylan's three is up and good. Response for Dylan Stecker, 20-14.
Right as they sink a triple, Spirit Lake has him right back.
Fector to McMurrin. McMurrin guarded by Lunt, and here's Armstrong. Fector, McMurrin. Foot on the volleyball line for McMurrin. He'll pull up for three again. This one no good. Dylan Stecker the board, and he pushes the tempo. And Lunt tries to go inside. McMurrin hits it away. But Dylan Stecker able to recover and get the lay-in. 12 points for Dylan Stecker. 22-14. Spirit Lake on top of ELC. McMurrin looks back to Coach Kruke for the play. And going to be tipped out of bounds by Bennett Stecker.
Got a low-scoring quarter.
Got some score updates from Scott Nolte on Key 102. MLC Floyd Valley girls over Okoboji 81-38. And in the boys contest, Okoboji leading MLC Floyd Valley after one quarter, 24-16. 22-14 the score here. Favor of Spirit Lake. 3:50 to go, second quarter. Fector with the basketball. Dribbling, looking for something to develop, and now here's McMurrin. McMurrin, step back, three is up and short, rebound to Dylan Stecker. Stecker looking around, heads up, Euro step up, no good, rebound to J.D. Schneider. His shot off glass, good.
JD's had a strong performance tonight.
And something, halting play here. As we had a buzzer. I don't think either team called a timeout.
But a substitution maybe tried to come on the floor, I think.
Well, I heard the buzzer like a substitution. They let Tate White come in.
All right.
So it's confusion either way. I think we play on. Tate White with the basketball. Also noticing Tate White kind of rocking the gauze in the nose right now. So taking a shot there earlier. And ball picked off by Spirit Lake. 8th turnover on ELC unofficially. J.D. Schneider stopping. Gives it to Lunt. Lunt's little floater is no good. Dylan Stecker, though, to clean up good. Dylan Stecker, 14. And Spirit Lake off to a 26-14 lead. McMurrin, hit a wet spot. And, yeah, it's a travel, but he's kind of like, what do you want me to do about it? One of the more unfortunate types of turnovers because he's kind of hit that wet spot and his feet kept going.
It was.
So I have that turnover number 9. And I still have Spirit Lake at 7. That's been the biggest turnaround. Spirit Lake now taking care of the ball. And I think we're at a 22-3 run for Spirit Lake since about the 4-minute mark of the first quarter.
Yeah,
ball down low, fighting for the rebound. It'll be a foul on Spirit Lake.
As I was about to say, it's translated to the scoreboard for sure.
As ELC will take over, as a foul on the rebound goes against Caden Lunt, his first. McMurrin over to Armstrong. Here's White. Armstrong goes between the legs into the corner. I think that's Fector in the corner, and his three-pointer gets all the friendly rolls except the one needed to go in. Spirit Lake gets the rebound. Winkle thought about a three, doesn't take it. Now down low, Lunt in the paint, spinning off glass, good for Caden Lunt. Senior gets into the scoring. It's 28-14. Spirit Lake now is doubled up ELC. Armstrong getting to the paint, no good on the floater. Now Spirit Lake going. Winkle to Schneider. Schneider going around the defense, lost the handle. I think Tate White took another shot to the face. J.D. Schneider able to save it while on his backside. And now Ethan Stecker trying to go down low. He's bumped. Some chaos basketball in that possession. To the line, Ethan Stecker. Gavin Hefner picks up his second for ELC. Stecker's free throw good. As we thank Bank Midwest, Steamway Cleaning, McKean's Pub and Grill, Dr. Craig Newell Orthodontics, and Spirit Lake Community School District. Just name a few of our great sponsors. Stecker goes 2 for 2. And your score 30-14 in favor of Spirit Lake. Here is Armstrong to White. They go down low to Hefner. Hefner to Fector. Left all alone for three. And a shot no good. Hefner fights for the board. Spirit Lake unable to get the rebound on that one. And here's Fector. Fector wanted to step into a three. Doesn't take it. Now here's McMurrin. McMurrin all the way into the hoop, laying good. McMurrin found a sliver of space and took advantage. 30-16, under a minute to go here in the second quarter. And work it to Ethan Stecker in the corner. Winkle to Lunt. J.D. Schneider now, jab step in the corner. And turned over. McMurrin trying to go down the floor. He's going to be fouled on his way to the hoop. Not on the shot. So they're going to call this one on Winkle. Cooper Winkle with the foul. See, he gave the hand signal like this. So I was like, okay, is that 3 or 0?
Yeah.
He gave it to Winkle, number 3.
Putting the 3 fingers up and the circle is quite confusing.
I would do this one personally, but it was foul on Winkle, his first, and now ELC with the basketball. About 3-second differential between the shot and game clock. McMurrin moves a little. He did have that 5-second clock going on him as Dylan Stecker was in his space, if you will. Stecker able to poke it away. So McMurrin able to go in the backcourt and go get it. McMurrin, nice jab step, and gets Ethan Stecker in the air, and McMurrin may have been a little shaken up after that one.
I think so. Maybe got him, you think, in the face?
Oh, no. Ethan will pick up the foul.
Looks like he's twitching his eye.
I mean, Ethan got high enough. Don't want to take a knee to the head by any means, but it could have happened there.
Yeah.
McMurrin,
well, he's got hops.
Inside, scoop shot, wild one, no good. Hefner's put back, no good. And a rebound to Spirit Lake, 4 seconds left. Ethan Stecker, coast to coast, 3 up at the buzzer, no good. And your halftime score is Spirit Lake 30, ELC 16. As we've reached your halftime show, we'll have some stats and analysis and some breakdown of the first half as we thank our halftime sponsor, Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better, back in 3 minutes on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Feel your best inside and out with Drip Okoboji. IV hydration can help you with energy, athletic recovery, hydration, weight loss, in addition to cold and flu symptoms, food poisoning, and gout relief. Reboot, recover, and repair with Drip Okoboji. Visit us online to schedule at dripokoboji.com.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
This is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist from Okoboji Physical Therapy. I've gone through rigorous training which will improve your post-surgical experience and success. Call 336-8404 and request me as your therapist after your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Back here at halftime as we see on Explore Live Video, senior night for the girls basketball squad. I want to give a shout out to Abby Scott, Faith DeWild, and Reese Keenan, the 3 seniors for the Spirit Lake girls. As you know, Spirit Lake having a lot of success last few years, and these seniors are the reason why.
Yeah, certainly. They've had a great career. It's not over just yet, but it's awesome we get to honor all these wonderful athletes and coaches and parents and family members tonight in Spirit Lake for senior night.
That is for sure. Senior night for the boys. So far off to a 30-16 lead over ELC. And we talk about the start ELC had. They were leading 11-3 at one point. That tells me it's been 27-5 since.
Wow.
Whatever that timeout for Coach Paul Brown was, It worked out well.
Well, we'll certainly find that out in the postgame show, I'd say.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him what he said there. I'm kind of keeping an eye, see if Coach Todd Rogers does come up. He said he'd try to make it up, but senior night's a busy night. We understand for coaches if want to spend some extra time with the players. I was looking up the stats for the boys contest. Dylan Stecker leading the way for the Indians, 14 points for him. 5 points for J.D. Schneider, 4 points Ethan Stecker, 3 points Sam Hendrickson, 2 points for Caden Lunt. Spirit Lake 3 of 4 at the line. I have him for 7 turnovers, and I think they had 7 turnovers heading into that timeout, so that could have been a big change there for Coach Paul Brown. For ELC, leading the way for them, 9 points for Sincere McMurrin, 3 points apiece for Amari Armstrong and Caden Fector, and then 1 point at the line for Gavin Hefner. ELC 1 of 2 at the line, and 9 turnovers, and a lot of those came after the timeout for Spirit Lake. So what we keep looking at that timeout. Coach Paul Brown taking a very good timeout there and calming everyone down. 30-16 Spirit Lake leads. It's like I said, kind of got back to Spirit Lake's game. Good defense into efficient offense where they use their size down low.
And I love to see some other players besides the starters have effective games tonight. J.D. Schneider has been really fun to watch tonight and 1 offensive rebound. He's been working hard on the floor among other folks coming off the bench.
Yeah, 5 points for J.D. Schneider. You said that off the bench and had a key and 1 right when Spirit Lake was starting to flip the momentum there, so able to keep that going. I believe I just felt a score update coming in from Scott Nolte as tied at 37 at half between Okoboji and MOC Floyd Valley. That one over on Q102. Of course, as we head to the final week of the regular season and into postseason, be sure to check out exploreokoboji.com, the sports tab for the sports broadcast schedule, as these squads that we cover will try to punch their ticket to Wells Fargo Arena, either in wrestling or basketball. It's definitely a fun time of year, Hank.
Oh, I love this time of year.
And also a shout out to the lady wrestlers sent to Wells Fargo Arena. They're in Extreme Arena. Those that are wrestling for state titles tonight, and then also 3rd and 5th place matches going on. So it's fun to see girls wrestling get a really cool platform down there at that new Extreme Arena in Coralville.
Yeah, Coralville. I love that wrestling for the women's has really came alive in the state of Iowa. It's been fun to watch for both the guys and the girls, and like you said, it's a great time of year.
For sure. We will step aside as we have the second half coming up in just a little bit. Spirit Lake leading ELC in the boys contest 30-16. 3-minute timeout. More coming up on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
If your home or business has the misfortune of experiencing damages from fire, flood, or smoke, ServiceMaster by Rice is there to guide you from crisis to resolution. Contact the team at ServiceMaster by Rice at 712-338-4848. ServiceMaster, a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake Indians.
Hi, this is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist at Spencer Physical Therapy. Did you know you don't need a referral to see a physical or occupational therapist? Are you wondering if your aches and pains need our help? Call 580-5008 for an appointment or free screen. Spencer Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials and events, and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers!
Lakes Auto Sport and Milford Auto Care, your trusted local auto repair shops. They offer exceptional service and competitive prices on all makes and models. So whether you're looking to tune up your ride or give it a complete overhaul, trust Lakes Auto Sport to keep your car running smoothly. Dedicated to supporting local sports.
VW Docks supports the hard work and dedication of our area athletes. And if you're looking for a locally made, high-quality dock, think VW Docks. Whether it's floating, roll-in, maintenance-free aluminum, or the classic VW dock, see what's new at VWDocks.com or stop by VW Docks in Spirit Lake.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Timeless Consignments in downtown Spirit Lake takes the hassle out of selling your belongings from entire households to individual items. Timeless specializes in designer name brand furnishings, fine antiques, and unique home decor. Consign and shop Timeless Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5.
Ace this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
(30-16) your halftime score. As Tim Soper, Hank Ambrose with you for Spirit Lake basketball against ELC on KUOO and Explore Live Video. And of course, our Explore Live Video thanks to Premier Communications.
That's right. You can watch us on YouTube, Explore Okoboji, and ExploreOkoboji.com under the Sports tab. Like you said, Tim, Explore Live Video.
And great way to watch it on demand, too, especially with the YouTube option. Go on there, able to watch all of our broadcasts that we've done on Explore Live Video.
Go back in time.
I know.
Rewatch ones from the past. Recap the season.
See if we have a good ending for this one that you'll want to go back and watch. ELC leading 30-6 over ELC. ELC going to get the halftime possession, and they'll work it left to right as you look at your radio dial or your TV or computer screen. I guess phone screen, too, if you're watching.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, here we go.
Turnover, Wes Walls up the floor, lay in good as he goes coast to coast after the steal. That is Wes Walls' first points of tonight.
What a way to score him. Speedy Walls all the way down, end to end.
32-16, Spirit Lake now doubling up ELC. Tate White, top of the key, looking around to McMurrin. Through Walls' hands, it looked like. And now McMurrin trying to step back, has Walls kind of spinning around, forced up a shot, missed it. But then a turnover, Fector able to get the ball. Here is McMurrin to Fector. His three-pointer up and no good. Rebound to Spirit Lake. Henderson able to get that one. Spirit Lake with the basketball. Walls bounces to Dylan Stecker. Stecker stops, gives to Walls. Walls three, I think he's warmed up. 5 points now for Wes Walls.
He's heating up.
35-16. McMurrin calls for a screen. As he's looking around, here's White. White to Fector. Fector had a little trouble with it, so he had to pick up his dribble. Here's McMurrin. McMurrin jab step, trying to go into the paint, shot up, and he's going to be fouled. Leave Dylan Stecker, the guilty party, will pick up his second. So to the line is Sincere McMurrin. First trip to the line for him tonight. First one is good. As we want to thank Okoboji View and Pub 19, Interior Sewing by Lisa, Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Central Insure, and Jurdy Collision Center, along with MHR Insurance. McMurrin 2 for 2 at the line. Score 35-18. Double team against Lunt. Walls deep three, no good. Rebound fought for, and eventually, this might be number 3 on Dylan Stecker. It is. So Dylan will pick up number 3, excuse me. He's wearing number 5, so sorry to scare some Indian fans there maybe for a second. Number 3 on Dylan Stecker. He will take a seat as J.D. Schneider comes in. Armstrong will hand it to Fector. McMurrin. Couple jab steps. Another jab step. Head fake. Now dribbling to his right. Good defense by Spirit Lake. Backing him off the three-point line. Now McMurrin to Armstrong. Armstrong spinning. Gets into the paint. Floats it to Fector. Fector to Armstrong. 5 to shoot. Armstrong to Fector. He puts up a 3. That one no good. Had to go quick with the shot clock, and they go up the floor. Spirit Lake does as Hendrickson lays it in. Good find by Wes Walls. 37-18, Spirit Lake on top. Fector looking around. Nice find to Hefner. McMurrin trying to get inside. Goes through about a triple team and gets the lay-in. There are 3 Indians down there, but McMurrin able to find it. 37-20. Here is Lunt, about lost his footing. Now J.D. Schneider has it on the wing. Schneider to Henriksen. Schneider looking for room down low, and McMurrin able to just strip it away, and I think a foul going to be called on Schneider. It'll be his second. You'll see with possession. Armstrong will tap it in to Fector. Fector gets across half court. And they go to Hefner on the elbow. McMurrin, 3 up from the corner is good.
Wow, what a shot.
Sincere McMurrin getting his feet back beyond the 3-point line. He's up to 16 points. And I think an official timeout. I think checking on Gavin Hefner as he was kind of favoring his ankle a little bit.
Yeah. Excuse me. He's limping a bit. He's got the athletic tape on. He's going to stay in the contest.
And he says, I'm good. Pace wasn't really going too quick, so officials check it on him. Ethan Stecker's 3, no good. Rebound loose and going to go down low and missing the layups. Lunt, but he gets it back and lays it in. 39-23. McMurrin's 3, good. McMurrin trying to will the Midgets back into this by himself. Henriksen trying to go down low, dumps off to Ethan Stecker. His lay-in, good. Not much ELC can do with that size. As Midgets bring it up the floor. They go to McMurrin. McMurrin, a couple jab steps. Now goes with the right hand. His 2-pointer is up, no good. Rebound loose and taken by Spirit Lake. Lunt stops and will hold it up. All the way up the floor is Schneider. Out in the corner, here's Henriksen. Skip pass to Ethan Stecker. Cade Lunt on the block. Wall's trying to get inside. Lunt, high off glass, good. 43-26. Lots of scoring all of a sudden between these two teams. McMurrin steps into a deep 3, but a timeout taken before the shot by ELC. A full timeout at that. Spirit Lake leading 43-26. Back in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
43-26. Spirit Lake on top. ELC with the basketball. They get it in the corner. A 3-pointer put up, no good. That was Blake Aarons into the game. And now Spirit Lake with the basketball. Nice feed down low. J.D. Schneider can't hold on to it. And a turnover on Spirit Lake. Trying to go quick, but feed pass a little too strong down low. ELC with the basketball. Going to the right side. Here's a 3 up and good for Kason Yeager.
Great shot. That corner's been fire.
Right in front of their own student section, so maybe some energy over there. Here's Walls inside, left-hand floater, no good. Rebound to ELC. Here's McMurrin. McMurrin going to try this side, 3 up, 3 good.
And here comes Estherville.
43-32. Walls, he steps into a 3, but a timeout taken by Spirit Lake before the shot. 43-32, timeout taken by Spirit Lake, 30-second timeout. We will actually keep it here, as I want to thank some of our sponsors here. Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons, Service Master by Rice, Spencer Physical Therapy, and Timeless Consignments. Tim Soper, Hank Ambrose with you tonight. Over on Q102, Scott Nolte has a doubleheader between Okoboji and MOC Floyd Valley. That boys contest tied at halftime, so a good game in the Siouxland Conference.
Wow.
This one tightening up a little bit here. A couple threes for ELC. And we're at 43-32. And that's a good way to spark a comeback, getting the outside shot to go.
They've had 2 of those in a row, too. So Estherville, they've had their scoring slumps. Some ignition here. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 43-32, Spirit Lake ball and lead.
Henriksen to Dylan Stecker, who's back in the game. He's playing with 3 fouls, so got to be careful. Foul called on ELC. Just their first in the quarter, so can afford to do that.
And kudos again to Dylan Stecker tonight. He was acknowledged as the all-time leading scorer in Spirit Lake basketball history.
Yeah, got a pretty nice commemorative basketball for that. On top of senior night with that.
Yeah, that's a good night.
Spirit Lake to inbound. They go top of the key to Winkle. Bennett Stecker to Dylan down low. Dylan, nice move, go up and over through the contact, gets the hoop in the harm.
Speak of the Dylan.
And Dylan he kind of limping a little bit after that one, but
oh no,
maybe really just adjusting the shoe, wasn't fitting quite right, it looked like.
He's wearing the Kobe's tonight.
See, you're the shoe expert I needed earlier, I think. And now rebound out of bounds off the missed free throw for Dylan Stecker.
Well, to be fair, I don't know if I knew exactly what type of shoe the other one was, so I think I stayed quiet.
Now, if you could name the numbers of the Kobe's on his feet, that'd be even better. 43-32, Spirit Lake on top. ELC with the basketball. And a blocking foul called on Spirit Lake. Cooper Winkle maybe trying to sell it a little bit. He'll pick up his second.
I can't, to answer your question.
I don't blame you. 1:55 to go, third quarter. ELC looking to cut into this lead. Right now it's at 13. Armstrong trying to spin and gets cut off. Now in the corner, Ahrens to Yeager. Here's McMurrin. McMurrin guarded by Henriksen. Henriksen, literal hand in the face of McMurrin as he goes up with a shot, no good. Punched out, but taken by Spirit Lake. Henriksen in the corner. Bennett Stecker going to dial up a 3, no good. Rebound loose and into the hands of Amari Armstrong. ELC does have some numbers. Ahrens up in front of the defense, but lost the handle. Out of bounds off ELC. Good recovery defense by the Indians.
I really like how this game has turned the last minute or two.
Been a lot of up and down and high scoring. Henriksen will bring it across half court. McMurrin about jumped that passing lane. Dylan Stecker, Euro step feeds to J.D. Schneider, who was fouled on the floor.
J.D. stood strong. The defense coming in.
Yeager will pick up his second foul for ELC. Just a third team foul, so no free throws automatically for Spirit Lake. Next one, oh no, they still got 2 more. Here's Dylan Stecker, able to angle his body and get the lay-in. 47-32, Spirit Lake putting a little more distance between them and ELC. Ahrens letting go for 3, no good. Rebound to Spirit Lake. Pass down low, tipped and saved inbounds. Back to Spirit Lake. Bennett Stecker with the basketball, and he turns it over. Up the floor, Fector going to be blocked but fouled. He went up through a ton of contact. Gets the call on Sam Henriksen, his first. And Fector to the line. Fector at the line. Free throw good. Some new players in for Spirit Lake. Dylan Stecker, Ethan Stecker, Lunt, Henriksen, and Walls, the 5 out there for the Indians. Tim Soper, Hank Ambrose with you tonight in Spirit Lake. Fector makes them both for the Midgets. Spirit Lake by 13. Final seconds here in the third quarter. Spirit Lake could hold for the last shot. 47-34. $15 now as Walls dribbling around, seeing what he can do as Dylan Stecker gets loose down low, lays it in. Now ELC with 3 seconds left. Armstrong goes into the corner. Aarons, corner 3 at the buzzer, no good. And we head to the fourth quarter. Spirit Lake on top, 49-34. We will be back in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
This is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist from Okoboji Physical Therapy. I've gone through rigorous training which will improve your post-surgical experience and success. Call 336-8404 and request me as your therapist after your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Lead for the Indians as we head to the fourth quarter against ELC. Spirit Lake looking to split the doubleheader tonight as ELC girls got the win earlier. Spirit Lake boys looking for the season sweep against the Midgets. Fector going to get called for a reach in here. He'll pick up the foul. That'll be his second. Les Walls trying to take him off the dribble. Fector a little too aggressive on the cutoff. As Spirit Lake with the basketball. Here is Lunt. Has a little bit of room, gets to the paint. Here is Henriksen for 3. It's good. Sam Henriksen ring it up.
Love to see Henriksen get involved.
Henriksen up to 8 points. As ELC with the basketball, Fector into the paint, stops and kind of hit a wet spot. He's going to be a little sore, it looks like, but Blake Aarons, he gets it to go for 3.
Everybody gets a 3.
Walls into the corner. Henriksen tries again. This one's short. Walls goes underneath. Reverse layup. Can't get the right English. And a rebound to ELC. Armstrong into the baseline. Here is Fector to McMurrin. McMurrin dribbling, double team against him. All the way over, trying to trap him, and a little too handsy for Wes Walls. Could see that double team form, and then Spirit Lake just stayed committed to it. 52-37, Spirit Lake leads. Armstrong gets it right back from Aarons on the inbound. Armstrong looking, gets to McMurrin. Offensive foul, though, on a screen. I think this is going to be on Blake Aarons. That is the case. Blake Aarons with his second foul. And a turnover on ELC. Have them at 13 right now. 52-37, Spirit Lake leads. 6.5 left in the fourth quarter. McMurrin about jumped the passing lane, but Spirit Lake retains possession. Here's Ethan Stecker. Walls, top of the key to Henriksen. Henriksen down low, trying to get Ethan Stecker, but ball is loose and eventually picked up. Look what I found, says Caden Luntz for 2. 17-point Spirit Lake lead. McMurrin, deep 3, and gets a whistle and the bucket.
Wow, 4-point play on the way.
Hoop and a harm on a 3 as Sam Henriksen gets a hold of the wrist. Count the 3 for McMurrin. And he will have a chance for a 4-point play. Complete. McMurrin, 26 points to lead ELC. And it's 54-41. Ethan Stecker to Wes Walls. Walls inside, all the way up and in for Wes Walls. Armstrong, crossover dribble, gets across half court. Now to McMurrin. And now Spirit Lake really selling out on the double team against McMurrin. They go to the baseline, almost a triple team now, and it works. Turnover on ELC. Wes Walls all the way up, left hand good.
To the window, to the walls.
You wanted that one, didn't you? And a technical foul called on Wes Walls, I believe.
Oh.
Was it against your chant, mate? No.
Hey now.
Guessing maybe a magic word said after the lay-in that the official wasn't a fan of. Walls will pick up his second foul. McMurrin at the line, misses the first. As he will make the second. So I believe that's free throws end possession for ELC. And a timeout taken by ELC. 58-42. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back with more fourth quarter action on KUOO and Explore Live Video. (58-42), Spirit Lake on top. And putting pressure on Amari Armstrong, really ratcheting up the pressure off the inbound pass. McMurrin's 3 off the mark, off the noggin of Lunt, actually. And ELC gets the turnover and lay-in good for Amari Armstrong. And up the floor, J.D. Schneider has all day. Now he drives in. Ball loose, and eventually JD gets his own rebound. Here is Dylan Stecker, Euro step up, good, count the bucket, and he gets a free throw. Makes it look real easy out there. 22 for Dylan.
It's your career leader for a reason.
As Dylan Stecker at the line. Chance for a three-point play. And it's up and good. Dylan Stecker up to 23 points to lead the Indians. McMurrin able to get it across half court. Splits a double team, splits another double team. Layup, no good. And he'll earn some free throws. So McMurrin, 27 points on the night, looking for a couple more. McMurrin's free throw short. Well, these late game free throws, they always teach you gotta shoot with your whole body. Your legs start to go as you get tired, so use every muscle you can to get that up there. McMurrin makes the adjustment, gets it to go. 61-45, 16-point Spirit Lake lead. Been about this throughout the fourth quarter. J.D. Schneider into the corner. Lunt out to Henriksen. His three up and good. Sam Henriksen, 3 threes for him tonight. Sincere McMurrin stops, gives to Armstrong. Here's Aarons. Aarons to McMurrin. Double team out on him. Aggressive double team, meeting him all the way half court. Here is McMurrin. Wow. I don't know what more you want to do there.
Fade away shot. In motion.
30 points for McMurrin. Spirit Lake still leading though, 64-47. Here is Dylan Stecker. Dylan trying to take McMurrin off the dribble, and offensive foul, the call on Dylan Stecker.
Is that 4?
That is 4, as Dylan kind of using the football moves to get through McMurrin. So 4th on Dylan Stecker. That is turnover 2. ELC with the basketball. 4 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Here is Amari Armstrong dribbling around. Gives to Aarons. Aarons to Fector. Fector to Amari Armstrong. His three is up. No good. Rebound to Spirit Lake. Henriksen with the basketball. To Lunt. Spirit Lake looking like they want to run a little bit of clock here. Down low, Henriksen swatted out of bounds by ELC. And it'll be Indian ball as Winkle and Walls come back into the game. Henriksen and Lunt out. Kaysen Yeager will check back in. You know, we've been talking shoes. Look at the pink ones that Kaysen Yeager have.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Very bright. They work it around. Here's Walls back to Bennett Stecker. He finds Ethan. Ethan on the block. Looking around. Left hand shot short. Gets it back. Goes up off glass. Gets the hoop in the arm. Ethan Stecker says, fine, I'll get my own rebound and try again.
It worked.
Foul on Gavin Hefner. That'll be his 3rd. This one up and no good for Ethan Stecker, and a couple of players hit the deck. I think Bennett Stecker going to get called. Well, the foul is kind of an awkward play.
Yeah, it was. Got tangled up at the legs.
You wonder.
And free throws coming up for ELC.
Yeah, lots of fouls called this quarter, so Gavin Hefner going to head to the line on the other end. And I've seen a lot of players hitting the deck. You wonder, maybe some humidity in the gym affecting grip?
Maybe. You don't want to see anyone get injured here, so.
Now, late in the season, you want to keep everyone as healthy as possible. Well, any time in the season, realistically.
Mm-hmm.
Hefner missed on the first, as Dylan Stecker will check back in. So we thank the Pizza Ranch, West O, Lakes Auto Sport, and VW Docks. Just some of our great sponsors making this game possible tonight. Hefner's second free throw, good. 66-48. Spirit Lake on top of ELC. Walls dribbling, about lost the handle on it. Now Dylan back in the game. Goes down low, picked off. 3 minutes to go. ELC gonna need to string some buckets and some defensive stops together. Spirit Lake just looking to hold on to the lead here, 66-48. McMurrin all the way in, up off glass, good. 66-50, 32 for McMurrin. Ball tipped into the hands of Bennett Stecker. Here's Walls. Walls for 3, no good. Bennett there for the rebound. He goes up, blocked, gets his own rebound, blocked again, and out of bounds off Spirit Lake. Couple chances for Bennett. Some encouragement from Dylan afterwards. Hey, keep going.
Gonna get there.
He will check out along with Winkle. I believe Henriksen and Lunt, the new Indians out there.
66-50, 2:25 to go. Spirit Lake leads at home on senior night.
Here's McMurrin. His shot blocked by, I believe Ethan Stecker got the hand on that one. Henriksen dribbling around. He gives it up. Eventually in the hands of Walls. Walls gets all the way to the block. Head fake up and in. Good for Wes Walls. Up to 11 for him, all in the second half. Armstrong into the corner. Here's Ahrens. Armstrong. His three is up and good for Amari Armstrong. Tell you what, the three-point shooting is what's keeping this fairly close for ELC. 68-53. Under 2 to go. Timeout taken. It's a full timeout. Back in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video. Back in Spirit Lake as Spirit Lake leading 68-53. ELC running a little bit of trap defense, trying to force an Indian turnover. Make this as close as possible down the stretch. Dylan Stecker has it now. He'll dribble around up towards the logo. Ethan has it. Ethan into the paint, out to Dylan. Spirit Lake going to use as much clock as possible. Caden Lunt gets the nice feed and lays it in. Caden Lunt in double figures at 10 points. Armstrong with the basketball. He dribbles it out. Gets left alone for a second. Now down low, here's Hefner. Hefner loses it between his legs. Now between his legs again. Going to be a jump ball favoring the Midgets. Kind of kept trying to reach down and get that one. Then Hendrickson dove down, broke it up again. And McMurrin will check back in for ELC. Schneider and Winkle in for the Indians. So we might see some defense-offense here, especially if this one gets close down the stretch. Armstrong working around. Here's Ahrens. McMurrin's three, no good. Rebound to Aaron Armstrong, and a foul called on Spirit Lake, I believe on Caden Lunt. That is the case. His third. Sir Maury Armstrong to the line for ELC. His free throw is good. So looking at the numbers here, I have 10 three-pointers for ELC.
Wow.
And imagine what kind of game this would be if that weren't there. Armstrong makes them both. 70-55. Still a 15-point lead for Spirit Lake. ELC not going away quietly, though. Here is Walls. Walls gets inside. Winkle all the way inside. Lunt lay in, good. Caden Lunt kind of the beneficiary of all these deep drive-ins for the Spirit Lake ball handlers. McMurrin's deep three. Why not? 35 for him.
My goodness.
72-58, ball loose. Walls holds it, gets down low. Winkle, thought he wanted to dunk it, had to just go for two.
Nearly did.
I think it still gets the crowd into it. 74-58. Armstrong's deep three. Why not?
Wow.
Let's keep this going. Walls up the floor. Lunt gonna hold it, and I think they might put an end to the fireworks as they're able to dribble it out.
Well, that was fun all the way to the very end.
74-61 looks to be your final, as Spirit Lake will improve to 16-3 and 6-2 in the Lakes Conference. ELC 2-17, 0-8 in the Lakes Conference, but didn't play like that kind of record here tonight.
My goodness.
74-61, the final in the boys contest. We will wrap this one up and meet with Coach Paul Brown and maybe a couple seniors on senior night, as we want to thank our post-game sponsor, the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, as we'll be back in 3 minutes on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
You have worked hard and trained for these moments. We love watching you give your best efforts on and off the field. You have lots to be proud of, and we appreciate your dedication. Go Indians!
Welcome back, as our doubleheader is complete here in Spirit Lake between the Midgets and the Indians. Spirit Lake gets the boys contest tonight, 74-61. Girls contest went in favor of ELC, 54-41. So both games actually end up in 13-point differentials, and two great games tonight.
It was super fun to call both of them. It was a good finish, too. Fourth quarter, a lot of effort. Didn't let off the gas whatsoever, especially in that boys game at the end. We saw a lot of offensive firepower. After we saw a bit of a scoring slump midway through the game, that was pretty fun to see. I'm sure part of that were the guys were starting to get a little tired.
Possibly, as we look at Spirit Lake, leading the way, Dylan Stecker, 23 points for him. Also in double figures, 12 points for Caden Lunt, 11 for Sam Hendrickson, also 11 for Wes Walls. 8 points for Ethan Stecker, 5 points for J.D. Schneider, and then 4 points for Cooper Winkle this evening. And we might have a full post-game show here tonight.
It looks like
as we're going to bring up a ton of seniors tonight, so we'll see if I have enough questions for them all. As looking like on their way, I'll meet you quick, Hank. There we go. As looks like we're having the entire senior class on the way up for Spirit Lake. So we'll kind of decide who wants to go first here. Looks like Caden Lunt going to be the first to go, as Looks like you're good to go. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
You finished with 12 points, and I can tell you guys late kind of did a real switch of strategy to drive the basket, and you seem to be the beneficiary of quite a bit of those dump-offs.
Yeah, just right place, right time. Guys are doing a great job of keeping their head up and looking for open cutters. I just happened to be the open cutter a couple times. Found a couple guys on some open cuts. We just played really good team basketball there in the second half. And,
of course, a lot of emotion into tonight, senior night, and then you got the rivalry matchup against ELC. What does a win like tonight really mean for your squad?
It's another win. I'm not going to lie. We're looking forward to postseason play. We've got 2 games next week, but we're going to have pairings out before then. So we're going to be thinking about those games next week, and we're going to focus on those, and then we'll be ready for our postseason.
Yeah, no pairings just yet, so not sure what's going to happen, but good regular season for you guys, 16-3. A good way for you guys to end as a senior group for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. This group has worked so hard. We've had a couple new additions. JD, it's his first year out in a while. Cooper's playing a lot of more varsity minutes this year. The Steckers obviously are the Steckers. They've been here for a while, and then me and Henny have moved into more of an offensive role this year.
All right, so as you kind of close out, not final game here, but senior night, what would you say is kind of your favorite memory of Spirit Lake basketball?
Yeah, my favorite memory just broadly is just getting to spend a lot of time with these guys. It's a great group of guys. More narrowly, I would say the basketball lock-ins that we do where we stay overnight in the school. Those are a lot of fun. Play a lot of Smash Bros there.
Nice. Sounds like a lot of fun. Well, let you hand off the headset. Anyone you want to give a shout-out to that may be listening?
Yeah, I'll give a shout-out to Brecken. Thanks for the bracelet.
Awesome. That is Caden Lunt joining us as he hands off the headset. Looks like Sam Henriksen, the next one to join us. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
You found your stroke from deep, three-pointers, and what does it kind of mean to hit those threes right in front of your own student section there?
Oh, it's nice having them always on my back cheering for me, and they always erupt when I make them. It's always nice to hear.
Oh, yeah, and as you get, as Caden said, a little more minutes here for your senior group, and what has this group kind of meant to you as you go through the ranks here at high school?
Oh, this group's awesome. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better group. All our success in all of our sports. I mean, it's not just basketball. It's all over. All sports we play. I mean, we're just a great group to come through Spirit Lake.
And then ELC tonight, always a tough opponent. The record's not necessarily there for them, but you always expect the best from the midgets. And what does winning a rivalry matchup like that mean for you?
It's always big. They always come out and play their best game against us and shoot well. But at the end of the day, I mean, we still win by 20 points. It's always good to have that.
Yeah, that is for sure. So as you kind of wrap up your career here as Spirit Lake, hopefully a lot more games still to come, but what's kind of been your favorite memory as a Spirit Lake basketball player?
Mine's for just spend time with the guys. I mean, every practice is just fun. I mean, just hanging out with a group of guys, it's just awesome. I mean, there's not one perfect thing you can call out, one certain memory. It's just hanging out.
Awesome. Yeah, for sure. Anyone you want to give a shout-out to that could be tuning in?
Oh, no, just my family and the Johnsons.
Awesome. Well, we'll let you hand off the headset as Sam Henriksen finishing with 11 points. He hands off the headset. Looks like Ethan Stecker going to come in next. Ethan, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
You guys finish here 16 and not finished yet, but 16-3 on the season. Do go 6-2 in the Lakes Conference. 2 big wins against ELC. So, what does it kind of mean to get those rivalry wins?
It's always super great. With these guys, they always know they're going to play as hard as they can. So we have to come out with that same mentality. Just know it's going to be a beat-down game with crazy shots happening and both sides doing crazy stuff. So just got to be prepared for that. It's always fun.
Yeah, you guys have a height advantage against ELC, and you guys seem to go to that a couple times. I noticed you and the other ones down low would try to get to the basket and then use the offensive rebound. So is that something you guys really work on in practice, is getting those putbacks to go?
All the time. We have so many rebounding drills and just box-out drills that we just practice day in and day out, and I think it shows on the court in these last couple games.
Yeah, no, definitely a physical game for you guys. Kind of turned into a little more fouls in the fourth quarter. So did you have to adjust your play at all kind of as more got called, or was that just kind of everyone getting a little tired?
You always have to adjust based on the refs you're playing with that night, but I thought it was fine. Mm-hmm. With the rivalry game, it's going to be physical anyway, so you got to be prepared for it coming in.
For sure. So, kind of asking this to all the seniors, as you wrap up your Spirit Lake basketball career, what's kind of been your favorite memory as you look back?
I love getting to go to open gyms with the guys and just get to play up and down, run and gun. It's some of the most fun basketball that you play in your career at Spirit Lake, but yeah.
All right. So, anyone you want to give a shout-out to that could be tuning in?
Yeah, I'd love to give a shout-out to my grandparents in Colorado.
Awesome. Yeah, love to have them tuning in. We'll let you hand off the headset. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
That is Ethan Stecker joining us as he hands it off now to J.D. Schneider. J.D., congrats on the win.
Thank you.
You had some good hustle plays out there off the bench. You had the one, I thought there was a defensive play where you kind of stepped in the lane, didn't draw the foul, but kind of caused the disruption. Was that kind of just your mindset to just make a difference where you could?
When I'm playing, I try to play a role where I'm just going to work as hard as I possibly can because I feel like if I end the game and I'm not tired, I'm not playing my best.
I like that mentality. So it was mentioned that you kind of back out for basketball here. So what kind of led to that decision to come back out for your senior year?
Well, it's my mom's favorite sport, and, I kind of missed it. It was weird having a year off. Basketball's truly a fun sport, and I shouldn't have quit that last year, but I'm glad I came back out for these guys.
Yeah, and you finish here tonight, 5 points, and you had a big and one opportunity kind of when the momentum started to go your way. So how'd that kind of feel to have kind of the teammates come around you in that big moment?
It was nice. It's been a while since I've had one of those, so it's pretty exciting to take advantage of one of those.
So I know ELC rivalry, always big for you guys. I know you kind of have some family over there too. So I think it was over in ELC. I noticed maybe some of your cousins chirping from you from the stand. So how do you kind of tune that out when it gets kind of fun that way?
I just think it's funny when they kind of make fun of me. I use it as fuel and dread to, use it on them after the game when we beat them. So
awesome. Well, I like that for sure. As what's kind of been I know you took that year off, but looking back, kind of what's been your favorite memory of Spirit Lake basketball?
I'd say every moment, honestly. I love these guys so much. I appreciate them all, every single one of them. It's just amazing being around these guys.
Awesome. Anyone that could be tuning in you want to give a shout out to?
My grandparents are getting ready to fly to Arizona, so I want to shout out to them. And then my mom is probably listening right now.
Awesome. Well, let you hand off the headset. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
J.D. Schneider joining us as we bring in Cooper Winkle. Cooper, 4 points tonight off the bench, but I thought your hustle plays were a lot of fun tonight. Is that kind of a key to your game, you think?
Yep, coming off the bench, I just try to put in as much effort as I can and just impact the game off the bench and bring the energy.
Yeah, I noticed kind of as the game went on, you guys kind of switched your defensive plan against Sincere McMurrin, a pretty talented scorer for them, and you guys kind of committed to the double team. So what was kind of that mindset switch like for you guys?
We just try to disrupt him, throw him off his game, so force turnovers and just get the ball moving. Just switch it up on them, keep them thinking what's going to happen next. So.
Yeah, and you got a couple buckets down low. You guys did a good job attacking the basket. So kind of what's your mindset there when you know it's going to be physical, but you got to go up for the bucket?
Yeah, they were sagging off a few of us, so we just got to take that opportunity and attack the basket, find others, and just finish through the foul.
Yeah, as you into your senior year, see a little minutes increase as become that senior leader. So what's kind of been one of your favorite memories for Spirit Lake basketball?
Favorite memory, just hanging out with the guys. Every practice is a good one. Just love the energy that they bring, and it's really fun being around them all.
Oh, for sure. So anyone you want to give a shout-out to that may be tuning in?
Shout-out to just my parents and my sister.
Awesome. Well, congrats on the win. We'll let you hand off the headset.
Yep.
As Cooper Winkle finishing with 4 points. As I think Dylan, didn't get left hanging. There we go. Dylan Stecker joining us now. As first of all, congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank you.
23 points for you tonight. Pretty busy night. You also got the recognition for all-time leading scorer. Congrats on that.
Thank you very much.
Busy week, obviously, with the announcement earlier. Was it kind of nice to get the announcement done, just kind of get back to basketball here tonight? With,
It was a great feeling, and thank you to Iowa. So.
Yeah, for sure. As you get senior night tonight, rivalry matchup against ELC. Good to get the win here on your home court for senior night for sure.
Oh, yeah, feels great.
So down low, you were able to really get your position. I had you for about 9 buckets in around the hoop, and that's kind of a part of your game you've really worked on, and you kind of see that advantage as you go against teams for sure, right?
Yeah, I mean, big part of that, my guys, they've done a really good job giving Ethan and I lob passes this year, and it's been really good to go over the top plays, and that's been a big part of it. So.
But then an adjustment you had, you were kind of in foul trouble, about 3 fouls in the third quarter. You even picked up a 4th. So with as physical as you play, how does that kind of change your mindset?
Yeah, sometimes it's frustrating when the game is getting called a little too chippy. But, I can't play with that mindset. Got to adjust to the refs. But, yeah, I mean, Coach Brown's reminded me to play smart. So I got to be a little more passive sometimes and really play off. So.
For sure. So now a couple non-conference games. Don't know what the postseason road looks like for you guys. What does it kind of look like as a team? What things are you going to try to work on heading into the postseason here in a couple weeks or so?
Biggest thing for us, take care of the ball. We got to slow ourselves down. That doesn't mean slow our pace down, but we got to slow ourselves down and really take care of the ball. That's a point of emphasis.
All right. Well, I've asked everyone else this question as well. What's kind of been your favorite memory of Spirit Lake basketball, and hopefully still a lot of games to go heading forward?
Just the guys. There's not really one that really sticks out too much, but I love being around them. We have a great relationship. We get deep runs with football, and we hang out all the time, and we love each other, and it's awesome. So.
Yeah, and then I noticed a play, kind of a family thing for you guys, with two brothers out there. Bennett kind of missed a couple lay-ins, but you immediately came over and said, hey, keep shooting. I kind of liked that earlier. So.
Yeah, I told him you got to jump out. You got to finish high, but I told him great rebounds. He's been doing a really good job of crashing the boards the last couple of games, and I hope he keeps that up. So he's trending up, and it's fun to watch.
Awesome. Anyone that may be listening you want to give a shout-out to?
My grandparents and my sisters and my brother-in-law. Hope you guys are listening. If not, well, sorry.
Tune in later, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. That is Dylan Stecker. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
As he hands off the headset to Coach Paul Brown, as he puts the headset on. And when you have a big senior class, kind of run out of questions eventually.
Yeah, I know. You got to repeat them a couple times.
But always a fun matchup here tonight. You even going back to your playing days, Spirit Lake ELC, always a fun game for you guys.
Yeah. No matter what it is, you're always going to throw out the record books, So, they come ready to play. We come ready to play. It's always a great atmosphere, great crowd. They travel extremely well, and I thought our crowd was awesome tonight. So it's just always a fun atmosphere.
Yeah, you mentioned them getting off to a good start. I think it was like 11-3 when you took a timeout. I don't know what you said, but it definitely flipped a switch. But did they kind of surprise you with some, or was it just kind of an effort thing on you guys?
No, I think it was more just a kind of an execution thing. I think, sometimes you get in these games, you get a little hyped up a little too much, and we were playing, kind of like what Dylan just said. We needed to slow down a little bit, and we were playing. We like pushing the tempo. We think we're really good in transition, but that doesn't mean we play careless with it. So I think it was just a kind of a quick timeout, quick reminder, hey, we're all right. Let's take a deep breath, and let's move on to the next play.
And I think that stretch from about halfway through the first quarter to halftime, really the difference. You guys went on probably about a 30-3 run just about. So what was the switch, or was it just kind of a calm down type moment and get back to your game?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was. Just calm down, take a deep breath. They made some shots early, made some shots late, but in those middle, really middle 24 minutes, I would say that we kind of dominated for the most part. Especially defensively, I thought we did a really good job, and then offensively, in those middle 24, we really took care of the ball. Really looked to make that extra pass on some cutters around the rim.
So I had McMurrin finishing with 35. He really found his range. And then actually ELC as a whole shot really well from three. So how did you kind of battle that? Obviously, you guys weren't looking to shoot threes every time to meet it. But when a team just won't go away, how do you kind of keep you guys had a comfortable lead, but how do you keep the guys focused when they think they may be a little too comfortable?
Yeah, absolutely. We saw it at their place as well. McMurrin did the same thing at their place and made, a couple really contested threes. And at that point, it's hats off to him. We did what we can do. We defended really well. I thought he made just a couple really tough contested shots, and there's nothing we can control there. So we just keep continuing to preach and focus on just work on the next play, move on, just do what we do. And I thought we did a really good job of continuing to get easy buckets down on the offensive end and forcing them. They had to shoot, like you said, lights out to keep it in a close game.
All right, so you end here in the Lakes Conference 6-2, 16-3 sitting right now. Pretty good record as we head into about the final couple weeks here. Don't know anything about postseason yet, but what are you kind of looking for in this final week? And then I believe pairings will probably come out next week, I believe.
Yeah, pairings come out Monday, so they'll come out before our last two games, which is kind of a little awkward there. But, for this last week, we play at Western Christian, number one team in the state, and then we play home against Emmitsburg, another really good team from around here. I think we got an opportunity to make a statement going into postseason play. We play these teams for a reason. We play our non-conference schedule for a reason. We want to continue to get better and better each and every day. And going into Western, who plays, obviously really good competition day in, day out. They're a really, really good basketball team, defending state champs. Where it's going to test us. So, but that's what we want. We want to continue to get better, and that's going to be a game we're going to have to be ready to go and attack, and just keep better each and every day.
Yeah, as you head into the final week, just sickness is going around, and kind of have to ask injury bug, sickness bug. You guys good right now heading into this?
Luckily, knock on wood. I mean, a little sickness going around, just like everyone else. It feels like in Iowa, but
I know, right?
Injury bug. We've been pretty darn lucky. We've seen some here and there, some twisted knees, twisted ankles, stuff like that. But the guys do a really good job of knowing when they need to take care of the body. Meet with our trainer Luke, and but also know when. Hey, we also got to toughen through this a little bit. It's a long, grueling season, and sometimes it is just a little bit of a tweak. Can we play through it? And they've done a really good job with that.
Awesome, Coach. Any final thoughts on this one before we let you go into the weekend?
No, just happy overall how we played. Defensively, stay together as a team. Even when they were, getting hot offensively, I thought it was the best we played together, looking for those baseline and 45 cuts and got some really easy looks that way.
Awesome. It was a fun one tonight. You get the win over ELC, and now a couple more before postseason.
Yep, absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach, so much
Appreciate
for joining us. Coach Paul Brown joining us as Spirit Lake picks up the win 74-61 as we are bringing Hank back in here, and that might be the longest post game I've had.
Well, hey, if you're going to have it, you might as well have it on senior night.
Oh, yeah, bring up all the seniors. I think we're going to be shutting down the gym here tonight as we put a wrap on this one. A couple of good games tonight. ELC gets the girls game. Spirit Lake gets the boys game in a Fun Lakes Conference doubleheader tonight, Hank.
It really was a fun one. I can't say I have any more takeaways. I think everybody hit it right on the head, including yourself there, Tim. But it was fun to call with you. I'm happy we got to get one more broadcast in before we got to the close of the season.
For sure. Again, be checking exploreokoboji.com. We do have some knowledge of some of the postseason games, but boys pairings come out next week, so we'll have our full postseason map on there in just a little bit. Of course, we want to see where we will be covering. Head to the sports tab at exploreokoboji.com. I want to thank Jeff back in the studio. I want to thank all of our great sponsors for making this possible. And, of course, thank you for tuning in tonight. For all of us at KUOO Sports, I'm Tim Soper saying have a great weekend.